4. Good morning, Ghana.
Build a fire and gather round the tree.
It's election eve. Hashtag Stop Galamsey now still on. Good morning and welcome to the news at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, Hits 103.9 FM, Love 99.5 in Kumasi, and myjoyonline.com. We're also live in all 16 regions of Ghana on X Spaces and on Facebook. Coming up, massive rallies by the NPP and NDC yesterday locked down a crowd with each of the presidential candidates pushing for votes to become the next president.
This is about possibilities and the mindset of possibilities. We'll go to the polling stations with you. Together, we will police and courageously protect our votes and resist all attempts to steal them.
Also coming up, Christian Council of Ghana charges political parties to accept the results of the elections.
Whoever is declared as the winner, we should all rally behind and support so that we can move on.
In business,
Ghana Statistical Service to roll out a new module for calculating inflation as we review the basket of goods.
And also 6 presidential candidates failed to sign the anti-illegal mining pact put together by the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, as the group says it will not stop at nothing short of ensuring that the next president holds the canker.
6 of the presidential aspirants out of the 12. The first one, there's not going to be any honeymoon for the presidential candidate who would win.
These and more with me, Mami Sinyamicha Thompson. We are your home of independent, fearless and credible journalism. Now to the election headquarters.
Election Headquarters is brought to you by Petrosol Platinum Energy, Energizing Dreams, Chopbox Technology, a convenient service, German Ozone Medical Center, Alternative Therapy, Dental, Wellness and Beauty, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants (CIMA) and the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants (AICPA), together as the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants, Youth Bridge Foundation, bridging the gaps for positive youth development, Syntex Tanks, Air Strong, Air Tough, Potential Real Estate, your trusted partner in real estate, Deluxy Paints Mu Champion.
And yesterday, massive rallies by the NPP and NDC locked down the capital yesterday, with each of the presidential candidates pushing for votes to become the next president. NPP presidential candidate Mahamudu Bawumia, in his final campaign push ahead of tomorrow's elections, urged Ghanaians to reject John Mahama, who he says has nothing better to offer them. The vice president said his digitalization agenda will modernize the country. Kenneth JC has more from the NPP's last pitch to Ghanaians.
The final rally of the NPP saw big wigs including President Akufo-Addo, former President Kufuor, and the party's flag bearer Mahamudu Bawumia gather under one roof. Dr. Bawumia emphasized the transformative policies and programs implemented by the NPP, which he described as pivotal in advancing the nation's development agenda, as enough reasons why Ghanaians should elect him as president.
Not many people thought it was possible to do national health insurance, but President Kufuor did it. Not many people thought we could do free maternal care, but President Kufuor did it. Not many people thought we could do school feeding, but President Kufuor did it. This is about possibilities and the mindset of possibilities.
President Akufo-Addo called on Ghanaians to vote for Mahamudu Bawumia due to his sincerity.
The NPP has the best candidate in the race in the person of Mahamudu Bawumia, the most outstanding vice president in the history of our country. Honest man.
Former President Kufuor charged Ghanaians to consider the future of the country and elect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
But sincerely to Ghana, the one person that seemed to bring all the attributes of such a leader now to give Ghana the leadership to move it seriously from now is Bawumia.
Well, the NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama has charged party supporters to remain vigilant and safeguard ballots on election day. John Mahama made the call at the NDC's final rally at the Zurak Park in Medina. James Avaji has more.
Thousands of NDC supporters thronged the Zura Park at the heart of Medina on Thursday, clad in party colors for a final rally ahead of Saturday. Speaker after speaker, the NDC sold its message to the supporters and appealed for their votes. General Secretary Fifi Fiavikwete said as the party seeks to turn things around, the reset must start internally.
Charity must begin at home, and NDC must be the first to set that example. And John Mahama, I am sure, will lead that crusade. NDC, you must not disappoint Ghana.
Party Chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia called for massive vote for parliamentary candidates for a majority in the next parliament.
Ghanaians want absolute majority of our candidates elected into parliament because there's a lot of work to be done.
Flag bearer John Mahama charged all party supporters to cast their vote for the NDC on Saturday.
And so let us vote on Saturday to reject despair and to choose hope. And I encourage all of you to vote for John Mahama.
He also called on the supporters to stay vigilant in protecting their votes.
We'll go to the polling stations with you. Together, we will police and courageously protect our votes and resist all attempts to steal them.
Well, still in the election headquarters, the Christian Council of Ghana has called on political candidates and their parties to accept the results of the election. With just hours to voting, concerns have been raised about the peace of the country's post-election. Now, however, co-chair of the Eminent Persons Group of the National Peace Council, Most Reverend Dr. Paul K. Boafo, said political parties must ensure that the peace pact they signed is reflected in their actions before, during and after the election.
For the political parties and their leaders, we thank them for the campaigns that they have done. We see that there is a minimal attacks on personalities this year round, and we say it's a good thing. But coming out of this, let us see it reflect in the voting and the collation and the declaration. Whoever is declared as the winner, we should all rally behind.
Now, Joy News investigations have uncovered what appears to be the final scramble for the country's forest reserves with just few days to the elections. Heavily armed thugs have invaded reserves with heavy earth-moving equipment as overpowered personnel of the Forestry Commission look on helplessly. Ohemi Terry of our security desk has more.
Not even the deployment of police military teams could help put a halt to illegal mining operations in forest reserves and river bodies. As political campaigning activities heat up on the streets, so do illegal mining activities boom in the forest reserves.
The Nkawie Forest District has experienced an upsurge in illegal mining in the past 1 month. In fact, the problem used to be there, but the rate that it has exacerbated within the last 1 month is quite alarming. We have 4 forest reserves in the district, and almost all the 4 forest reserves are under attack.
Joy News investigations have uncovered illegal mining operations have more than quadrupled in forest reserves in the last 2 months as the illegal miners plunder the country's natural resources. Jimira, Tano Ofin Bed, Aseneyo and Apamprama forest reserves are attracting more excavators as armed thugs ravage forest reserves.
It looks as if our future is bleak in terms of managing the resources. Very overwhelmed. And if we're in charge of a forest reserve, and we have so many tasks there, mountain barricades or barriers, and you cannot access your forest reserve to do your day-to-day activities, then it's very serious.
Well, the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey plans to hold the next president accountable for an anti-illegal mining social contract signed by 6 presidential candidates ahead of the election. Convener of the group is Dr. Ken Ashigbe.
So let me name those who have decided that they will sign. They are going to abide by this pact. 6 of the presidential aspirants out of the 12. The first one was the presidential aspirant of the NDC, His Excellency former President John Mahama. The second one was the independent presidential candidate for the movement of change, Alan John Kojo Tramanting. The third one was His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia of the MPP New Patriotic Party. The fourth one was the presidential candidate of the Liberal Party of Ghana, Kofi Akpalu. The fifth one was the All People's Congress, Dr. Hassan Ayarega. Then the sixth one was signed by the independent candidate John Chumberima Edu.
And you heard the convener of the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey, Dr. Ken Ashigbe, bringing us to the end of this morning's bulletin. Meanwhile, Election Eve comes your way tonight at 7 p.m. with Evans Mensah and the team on the Joy News channel. You don't want to miss the analysis with few hours to voting at your election headquarters, from casting the first ballot until the results are declared. Keep your dial right here on Joy FM, Joy News, and on all our social media pages. Up next is Business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time when you come back, we are not hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car? No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so. This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir. Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them. Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel? Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you. Hey, they make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside? I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small. Go! Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Are you a female entrepreneur, young business owner, agribusiness, fintech, or agri-tech venture? This one's for you. We see your need for funding for your business, and we believe that your story matters. So in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, ABSA is offering you collateral-free loans of up to 1 million Ghana cedis at 10% interest rate per annum. We've already pumped over 1.3 billion cedis into over 6,000 businesses. Yours is next. Visit our SME project office, your nearest ABSA branch, or head to absa.com.gh. Your story matters. ABSA.
Reliable, check. Comfort, check. Strong, check. Tough, check. Tried and tested, check. Affordable, check. Comes in so many colors and sizes, check. Suitable for domestic and industrial use, check. Choose quality, choose Syntex Tank. Available nationwide and comes with 7-year warranty. And remember, Syntex Tank is a caring brand too. Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
Afei, die twato. Esan say ye busua no yeson kontino. Ye kan say ye Pepsodent a ye din wo so aka niema ne ho.
Hey, wo hu, we ko hehia wo, no he wole, wo hwe, nana no ne, wo teba.
Hey, eyampo, omudinda so. Inga me nae, ehfa na yesi benya ye.
So bet me do dinga to President Ebusia Park no so. But we busia se ho ban mo ho du. For we ni chere so to e ban wo na kopto wo President Ebusia Park. FDA check di nkrato yato mu.
Anymore, pop quiz. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you give me 3 words that start with omni?
Oh, that's easy. Omnibus, omnipotent,
Omniwana.
Omnibus. The bank with a really nice signboard.
Hey, Radzi, you mean Omni Basic? OMNIBSIC. Omni Basic. Let me hear you say it.
Omni Basic.
Perfect.
Is that an abbreviation?
Not entirely. And it's not just a bank with nice signboards either. Omni Basic Bank is Ghana's fastest growing bank with innovative banking products and headquarters in Atlantic Tower at Airport City, Accra, as well as 40 branches across the country. Omni Basic Bank has the final word on excellent customer service delivery in Ghana.
Plus, they have the coolest signboard.
Yes, they do. And the coolest name, Omni Basic.
At your service.
Teza Group presents the all-new Toyota Veloz, now in Ghana. This stylish 7-seater SUV is perfect for families and businesses, featuring dual-tone interiors, a 1.5-liter engine, 3 driving modes, excellent ground clearance, and a wireless charger. With a 3-year warranty and 6 months of free servicing, it's the smart choice. Toyota Veloz style, comfort, innovation, and affordability. Call or WhatsApp Tessa Group on 0536 4974 40 today or visit tessa-group.com.
SG Ghana Visa card, SG all the way. Oh, what fun to get cash back on your Visa card. Oh, SG Ghana Visa card, SG all the way. Use your SG Visa card and get some money back.
From now to 31st December 2024, get cash back each time you use your SG Ghana Visa card to make payments when shopping, buying fuel, making payments online, or using a POS terminal. It's simple. Shop and get cash back only with SG Ghana Visa card. Use your SG Ghana Visa card or get one today. Terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
El Giorgio.
Hi, Dr. Youngson. Are you getting ready?
For tomorrow, actually for tonight.
Yeah.
Because our coverage begins tonight from 5 p.m.
And,
yeah.
This thing happens once in 4 years.
I know.
And we promise our viewers and listeners that we've delivered it over the years to them. And we'll deliver it again.
We absolutely will. But it's a crazy time.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about it. We'll come to work at 5 p.m. tonight. And for the most part, we won't go home until we know who the next president is.
Who did? I mean, as we say that from what we have, it is statistically impossible
until we make that announcement. Yes.
Candidate Kojo Action to actually become the president of Ghana.
Yeah.
And therefore, based on our numbers, we are projecting that this is the likely candidate, and not saying that we have declared a president. We are just making our projections based on statistical evidence.
It seems you've rehearsed that. Anyway, and I mean, I look around the newsroom and I realize that we have lots of colleagues who are going to be going through this for the first time.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember my first time, 2016. Yeah. It was mad. It was mad, but it was exciting. It was a great learning experience. These were the elections that were managed by Charlotte Osei at the EC. And I remember how vigilant we all had to be. It was her first election, so we obviously wanted to be sure that things go well, and we're checking everything that was coming through, And it's been like that every time. This will be my third election. Can you believe it?
We've covered it several times.
Some of you
and for me, what excites me is about the level of transparency when it even comes to the process that you go to a polling station. You know that Dr. Kojo Jansen, that's your picture in the album. All the political parties have it, and the fact that they stand behind the ballot papers, and all those things. And I'll say that if you compare to even other developed countries, and I'm choosing my words carefully, the level of transparency that we have in this country, for me, I think it's so good for our democracy. And that is why we should all work to support the process, to make this thing free and fair.
Let me throw a fly in the ointment. A lot of that transparency is born of mistrust That's the truth, right? Because we don't trust each other or our institutions. That's why our processes have to be that transparent. In the UK, I can sit at home and vote. I can fill a form, right? I can fill a form, put it in the post, and that's my vote. I'm not worried that somebody will change my vote. I'm not worried that it will get lost in the post. I'm not worried that somebody will add it to the wrong pile. I'm not worried about any of those things because I trust everybody in the value chain. People I've never met, but I trust them because the system works. We don't have that in Ghana.
Yeah.
We don't trust our own mothers when it comes to votes. So we have to be eagles and keep our eyes peeled at every moment throughout the process. And it does make it transparent, so you are right. It makes it a transparent process. But that transparency is born of mistrust. And that is a commentary on who we are. Anyway. Okay, listen, let's get to it. And first of all, let's say thanks to those who bring us the 6 a.m. news. That's Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. Now for the Joy Business Report. And that... Whoa.
The trumpet has gone too early.
The Joy Business Report, brought to you now... I clicked on it only once. That's strange. Brought to you by Omni Basic Bank at your service and Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature.
Good morning and welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up, Ghana's Fiscal Service to roll out new module for calculating inflation as it works to review the basket of goods. Some printing firms in the country miss out on the political season boom as more political parties and presidential candidates turn to China for business and supply. And in our business, general traders in Kumasi cash in on the Christmas festivities and the December general elections. My name is George Yafe. Let's now settle for the details. The Ghana Fiscal Service has reviewed that it will soon roll out a new module for calculating inflation. Now, this will see the service review the items that is captured in the basket of goods for the measurement. Professor Samuel Kobneni, his government institution, has been giving us more details about this move.
The importance that persons in Ghana put on the various items that we have in the basket are obtained from our living standard survey, which we conduct every 5-year basis. In this case, the last one was conducted in 2017-2018. Due to the ramifications of the COVID-19, we were unable to go into the field in 2022. Hence, currently we are in the field collecting data for Ghana's 8th round of the Living Standard Survey, which has one of its main objectives for rebasing of consumer price index and rate of inflation.
Government statistician Professor Samuel Kobneni. Now, some agri sector players are attributing the rising inflation to failed government policies. Inflation rate has risen marginally to hit 23% for the month of November due to rising food prices. Edward Karawa is one of those players. The Joy Business has been engaging on this issue.
We have not invested enough in agriculture. We have also conducted some activities that undermined agricultural production. For instance, galamsey activities have been severe in 2023 and has affected agricultural production. How do you convince the ordinary Ghanaian who goes to the local market to buy foodstuffs that Planting for Food and Jobs program has been successful when prices of the foodstuffs continue to go up?
Edward Karwe is a player in the agri sector. The board of Talo has begun the search for a new chief executive. Now, this was after its current boss, Rahul Dia, announced that he will be stepping down next year. Mr. Dia will, however, be in place until a successor is found. Now, this is to ensure a smooth transition. However, the news about he going didn't settle with the market as the share price actually went down by 7% yesterday on the London Stock Exchange. Savings and loans companies are asking the public to pay back their funds to them. Now, Chief Executive of Opportunities International Savings and Loans, Kwame Usubuatin, says that the savings and loans companies are working to reduce the non-performing loans rate through various processes. He spoke to Joy Business at the workshop organized by the Opportunities and Savings and Loans Company.
MPL issue is a two-way. The banks or the savings and loans companies have a role to play with their credit methodology, the client segmentation, how the products are designed, pricing and everything. They all impact. Even how the loan is structured is impacted or can impact the non-performing loan ratio. But the clients also have an obligation that when I borrow from a financial institution, I'll pay back. The money is for somebody. The banks or the savings and loans companies have to acquire the money from somebody, either from depositors or borrow from banks and lenders. And therefore, if you don't pay, you are reducing the strength of the institution. Therefore, it's a two-way thing. We have our role to play in structuring the products in a way that is affordable, that is convenient, that enables the clients to pay. But the clients also have a moral responsibility to pay back so that we can multiply the impact of what we do with the clients.
Kwame Usubuatin is the Chief Executive of Opportunity International Savings and Loans Company. Now, most of the political parties and presidential candidates didn't turn to us for their printing for these elections. Now, that's the cry of some printing firms in Newtown, Greater Accra Hub for the business. Joy Businesses, Helen Aye and Rochella Tego has been engaging them.
Those who are supposed to give us a job, make the jobs available to us, are not doing it. It ends up in the hands of the Chinese, the Lebanese. It's very appalling.
Shortage of materials and the dollar rates, things became a little bit expensive. The Chinese in town too are making things a little bit worse for us. So they are not making things comfortable because we are buying materials from them and they are also doing the same production. Their prices are a little cheaper than ours.
When we bid in the government side, we don't get anything to do. We learned they have bought their own machines. That's what I've not seen it, but that's what we learned, and some have been given to the Chinese. And we have investigated some things, and when we go to the Chinese firms, we see that they are doing the jobs. For instance, this year being election year, we should have been printing t-shirts, but we don't even have one t-shirt to print.
And those are some owners of printing firms here in Newtown, a hub for that business in the Greater Accra region. Speaking to my colleague Na Aye, that is Helen Na Aye and Rochella Tego. Let's get to our special business feature for this Friday. Traders in Kumasi are leaving no stone unturned as they strategize to cash in on the Christmas festivities and the December 7 elections. Lab FM's Emmanuel Bright Kweku gauged the mood in the Central Business District and the impact on elections as well.
It's almost sunset at the Central Business District of Kumasi, with traders readying themselves to end the day's trading activities. But an unusual sight in the market is the recent unannounced and indiscriminate honking of vuvuzelas at the market. Its source, the PZ Lane at the Business District. Under these packs of umbrella shirts are young, vibrant men engaged in the sale and swapping of mobile phones. It all began with a toy gun craze. But the boys were cautioned against the security threats after at least 26 persons were rounded up by the police. They have, however, found a new fun activity to excite themselves and distress after the hard day's work.
We like to enjoy ourselves. Sometimes the market is bad, so this is what we do to distress. This is also helping people realize the election is just a game. People think the boys here aren't serious, but after the day's work, this is what we do to entertain ourselves.
The new craze is a ripe market for its vendors, even ahead of their usual peak of sales during the Xmas season. This sells at 25 cedis, another going for 20 cedis. We also have 15, 10 and 5 cedis for the smaller ones. Joyce sells some of the now most sought after toys at the Edu market. She's making huge profits from what she says was initially a slow market. When you go to the PZ lane, you'd realize a lot of vendors are switching to the toys. We've really bought a lot of these toys to sell. The market is also booming. Some street hawkers are diversifying their usual trade to include the toys to their items they sell. Children are compelling their parents to gift them the toys even before their Christmas presents. Here, when a particular political party wins the elections, market is really good. But when it goes south, market becomes dull. With an election fast approaching, the Yuletide is setting in early for some revelers in Kumasi.
Come to Kumasi, the Ashanti region is tight. We will celebrate the Christmas regardless of the outcome of the elections.
For Joy Business, my name is Emmanuel Brad Kweku.
Well, interesting developments there in Kumasi when it comes to how they are shaping up for the elections as well as the Christmas festivities. Let's tell you how the currency is faring today. And the dollar is going for 16 cedis 25 pesos. Now, that's the rate some of the forex bureaus are offering to their clients this morning. The British pound is going for 20 Ghana cedis 25 pesos. The euro is trading at 17 Ghana cedis. However, if you should engage a commercial bank, they will offer you a rate of 15 Ghana cedis 25 pesos to the dollar when it comes to transactional rates or doing up business in dollars that they will actually finance for you. To the commodity market, crude oil is selling this morning at $72 after going up marginally from yesterday's trading. Gold was up by $5 and it's trading at $2,636 an ounce. Cocoa went up by $452, the biggest jump for this week, and it's now worth $9,853. That is a ton, and that is the price of cocoa. Cocoa is running like something inching closer to $10,000 a ton.
Are we getting any of it?
Not really, because we do more of the advanced sales. So I don't know how. Maybe some education, how we can cash in on the current run on the value, going up by more than $400.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Well, thank you for that, George. And thanks to the team for bringing us that all-important wrap of the big stories.
Warming up for today.
Business. Indeed. Okay, so that was the Joy Business Report. And I think today they've picked something by The Next Generation as our inspirational song. Yeah, do you know them?
No. Next Generation then. Okay.
Masupo, it's my first time. Well, let's see what they're all about. They call this one Together as One. we're doing things a little bit differently today. We've started our setup for the elections, and we've got a new console in here, and they've hooked us all up with these Janet Jackson microphones, and feeling like a pop star. I feel like I should shout hee hee. Oh no.
and could you made me remind something, my senior brother, I don't know, he's not listening, when one time my mom bought us new sneakers, and he wore that sneakers to sleep actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
How
people react to new releases and new stuff, and
so
wore the sneakers.
So is that your way of telling us that you'll be wearing your microphone to
sleep?
Yes,
of course.
The microphones are not coming out until 7 a.m. tomorrow when people start voting.
Fully charged and prepared,
Goodness. All right, listen, so I guess we could get started with our Drive Safe campaign,
which is brought to us by Joe News and Multimedia Group, is proudly supported by Toyota Superior Quality. Today's going to be busy because some people traveled yesterday. A lot more people will be traveling today. So please be careful. Remember, you're traveling to go and vote. So make sure you stay alive, because we need you alive for the votes and even after. So be safe on the road today, wherever your destination may be.
And look out for those speeding buses. A lot of people are traveling by public transport, which means there'll be lots of these buses on the roads. And you know the problem with our roads already. They are badly lit, they are poorly surfaced, yet the drivers drive on them as if they are runways. So please look out for yourselves and for each other. Okay, go and vote and come back safely. All right, shall we learn how to say it right?
Yes, do it.
It is brought to you by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. It's also brought to you by Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say either.
There are many months of the year that we commonly mispronounce. Today on Say It Right, we will learn how to correctly pronounce them all. Let's begin. January, not January, and definitely not January. February, not February, not February. March, that one is not such a problem. April, not April. May, June, and July are not so problematic. That brings us to August, not August. September, not September. We can skip October and go straight to November, not November. And finally, December, not December. And that is how you say them all right.
And that's how to say
it right. Yeah, that's how to say it right. And of course, the news review brought to us by Syntex Tanker, you're stronger, you're tough, and Access Bank, more than banking. Today, of course, the papers didn't make their usual,
it's supposed to be Farmers' Day today, right?
Today is Farmers' Day, except that we're not necessarily marking it with the celebration, the ceremony. It's just the holiday. Yeah.
So let's still celebrate our farmers
indeed,
out there. 21 gun salute.
Yes, they certainly keep us fed. As to the best of their ability. All right. So look, today a couple of things for us to review anyway. Yesterday, the two big rallies, certainly peppered the landscape of Accra. Let's catch a quick wrap of how they went.
I urge you to resist the nefarious actions that some people are planning. To the people of Ghana, the National Democratic Congress will go to the polling stations with you. Together, we will police and courageously protect our votes and resist all attempts to steal them. This is our moment, and the time is now to bring about the change we need in order to reset Ghana. And so let us vote on Saturday to reject despair and to choose hope. Let us vote to reject impunity and choose respect. Let us choose hard-working, and trustworthy leadership. And I encourage all of you to vote for John Mahama, and I'll make you all proud of the Ghana that we are going to build together.
We will take Greater Accra 2025 as the World Bank of the NDC and not a swing region. And the 1.5 million vote is also of course.
Ghanaians want majority, absolute majority of our candidates elected into parliament because there's a lot of work to be done. We need a strong majority to be able to undertake the institutional reforms that are necessary to reset this democracy.
The reset of Ghana is not just about the taking over from the MPP. It is the reset of the NDC itself. NDC must understand that this is not business as usual. Ghana is not giving us an opportunity for us to come and do the nonsense that we have seen over the last 8 years. Charity must begin at home, and NDC must be the first to set that example. And John Mahama, I am sure, will lead that crusade. NDC, you must not disappoint Ghana. Ghana, NDC is the hope for you.
The NPP has the best candidate in the race in the person of Mahamudu Bawumia, the most outstanding vice president in the history of our country. Honest man. Not many people thought it was possible to do national health insurance, but President Kufuor did it. Not many people thought we could do free maternal care, but President Kufuor did it. Not many people thought we could do school feeding, but President Kufuor did it. This is about possibilities and the mindset of possibilities.
But sincerely to Ghana, the one person that seemed to bring all the attributes of such a leader now to give Ghana the leadership to move it seriously from now is Bawumia.
Of course, this is your election headquarters, and there will be no better platform to keep track of the elections starting from 5 p.m. tonight. the whole world will have their eyes on Joy. You should not be left out. Now, listen, we've been keeping our eye on regular news too, and they almost slipped this one by us. Joy News, through our investigations, have uncovered what appears to be the final scramble for the country's forest reserves with a few days to the election. Heavily armed thugs have invaded forest reserves with earth-moving equipment, and they have overpowered the personnel of the Forestry Commission while they looked on helplessly. Ohim Interior of our security desk has more.
I think we're going to take Ohimin's report after we've talked a bit about the rallies yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, these were two huge rallies, not too far from each other.
And then Legon.
Medina and Legon, very close. But I think, first of all, George, we've agreed that the police did a great job. Because I don't remember, and I had to cross-check with you if you heard of any incidents.
Any serious incident, and thumbs up to our policemen with the required support. They will always deliver. We saw clips of some helicopters getting ready to actually move around those areas and all the rest. But also, we should also give thumbs up to the two leading political parties. Let this then move to the December 7th. Go and cast your vote. Go home. You have agents there who are going to monitor everything for you. When it's time, come and just listen to the results. Let's keep this composure from this last round of rallies to December 7th and December 8th. Very, very important.
I was impressed that they themed the rallies. So NDC, for instance, was talking about resetting Ghana, let's finish strong, and MPP was going, went with their possibilities. So possibilities, victory rally. And I thought there were a lot of, in both rallies, issues. You know, I'm always looking out for what you intend to do. I mean, what the problems, the real problems are, and how you intend tackling. And I think I saw a lot of that, which was really good. And they gave reasons for people to go out there and vote.
Yeah. And moving away from the personality attacks, I stand to be corrected or educated. From what I monitored, it looks like all the two parties also moved away from attacking personalities in terms of character and all those things, you know. And for me, I think that we've started on a good note. Kojo, I mean, you want to say, and then
I was going to say, I think the biggest question on everybody's minds right now, who had the bigger crowd?
Oh. Who did? Because I'm not sure. Maybe I wasn't necessarily looking out for crowd, because I know where the NDC held its rally was, relatively smaller compared to the Legon base.
Each place was filled with people.
Yeah,
it's very hard to tell which crowd was bigger.
Yeah,
very hard to tell because I mean we had drone shots of both. Sorry,
I said they will bus people.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's but
that one. All the political parties.
Yes, but since one doesn't have an advantage over the other when it comes to busing people, it is still a fair way to assess just how committed people were to coming out to this event, right? So, I mean, I think it's very hard to tell just from the visuals, because the drone shots of each event were big, expansive, wide shots filled with people. Filled end to end with people. It's very hard to tell who had a bigger crowd, but people turned up. I mean, thousands of people.
Kojo, I like this. Some months back, people were, I'm not interested, I'm not going to vote. I think I'm getting a different vibe.
Yes.
People are now looking forward to tomorrow's exercise, which is a good thing.
Israel Lai made the same point yesterday on Joy News, that it would seem that we're not as fast asleep about the election as we thought.
I think that the noise, the correct expression might be the euphoria and all the rest. Personally, I'm still not feeling it. But again, if you look at the result from the special voting and from the EC saying
high turnout,
we've seen the high turnout. So there are some silent people out there who are, but we'll go and vote. And so I'm not seeing the buzzing. Again, I stand to be
the buzz was yesterday, as in
for the rallies, but still town is quiet.
People are actually doing one-on-one, and I have experienced it. I've had persons who are not as in partisan politicians, And I was shocked. You know, they would tell you silently, go and vote for this person. Make sure you go and vote too. I was picking up my kids yesterday, and a parent told me that.
Interesting.
And she doesn't. I mean, I didn't think, or she clearly doesn't belong to a political party necessarily with a card. But she was encouraging me to go and vote.
I spent time at the workplace of a friend of mine yesterday, and she has staff of about 10 or 12 people. Customers come in and out, and throughout the day, that's all everybody was talking about. Who are you voting for?
See?
And the debate was going on, and right before my very eyes, some people were being convinced to move from one side to another. So this time around, it's going to be on an individual level more than.
Which means we're maturing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does our laws allow us to do exit polls?
It will be practically very difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
Because according to the law, you can't talk to somebody about how they voted within 500 meters of the polling station. 500 meters is a lot of meters.
Okay.
I mean, look at the length of 100 meters. 5 of those.
Oh.
Right? So, how do you go about doing an exit poll?
Because the best place will be to catch them
as they come out.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it, really. If you are 500 meters away, how do you even know that they are coming from a polling station?
Wow.
Right? So it's a difficult thing to do. I don't know who has figured. Maybe electronically. Maybe there's a way to do it on phones, right? Send a message out to people. Did you vote? Who did you vote for? But can you be sure?
If those people actually really voted.
At least developments in the US pre-elections have shown us how there's always a silent majority out there who don't want to disclose where they'll be heading to at the polls.
Yeah.
So, generally, their message, and I was listening to that a lot, was your vote is a secret, right?
Yeah.
Who you vote for is a secret. However, you could disclose it if you want to. I mean, so go out there and vote, but when they ask you who you voted for, you could say that I'm not disclosing, but you could also tell them who you voted for.
So the law protects you if you don't want anybody to know how you voted. It's supposed to be secret. In fact, the law that I read, the one that came through Parliament, actually says that a vote shall be secret. So I think it is our education from the lawyers that is introducing the idea that you could waive that secrecy.
Yeah. I've forgotten there's even a lawyer here. I mean,
we got a lot of education, I think, before today.
The legal education,
on what to do. Indeed. That generated some sort of controversy.
But it was good stuff. Yeah. All right then. So shall we do the? Before
the
we do the
Ohime's story, which is really important. I mean,
some fascinating stuff, right? So this is out of a Joy News investigation. It turns out that heavily armed thugs have made their ways into the forest reserves with earth-moving equipment, and they have overpowered Forestry Commission personnel who were just looking on helplessly. Ohim Interior found this out.
Not even the deployment of police military teams could help put a halt to illegal mining operations in forest reserves and river bodies. As political campaigning activities heat up on the streets, so do illegal mining activities boom in the forest reserves.
The Nkawie Forest District has experienced an upsurge in illegal mining in the past 1 month. In fact, the problem used to be there, but the rate that it has exacerbated within the last 1 month is quite alarming. We have 4 forest reserves in the district, and almost all the 4 forest reserves are under attack.
Joy News investigations have uncovered illegal mining operations have more than quadrupled in forest reserves in the last 2 months as the illegal miners plunder the country's natural resources. Jimira, Tano Ofin Bed, Aseneyo and Apamprama forest reserves are attracting more excavators as armed thugs ravage forest reserves.
It looks as if our future is bleak in terms of managing the resources. Very overwhelmed. And if we're in charge of a forest reserve, and we have so many thugs there, mountain barricades or barriers, and you cannot access your forest reserve to do your day-to-day activities, then it's very serious.
That's right. So this is happening. While everybody's eyes are on the election, galamseyers too are busily entering forest reserves for the last time. Well, I don't know if it's for the last time, but they are certainly doing it while they think all of us are diverted and distracted by elections. Now, look, who is surprised? As a people, okay, and I mean, we can't take anyone out of this. Even some of our listeners who called in said this, that we should leave the galamsey talk until after the election.
Really?
Of course. Some of our own callers said this. They said, no. I mean, why? Why are you bringing it in? Why now? Let's leave it until after the election. Then we'll talk about galamsey. So essentially, people were saying, oh, let them poison us for now. We'll drink the poison because we have an election to win. Let's drink poison until we finish the election. Then we can talk about it, because galamsey affects the election. And we don't want anything that will affect the election.
There was a peace pact on galamsey that parties were supposed to sign. Maybe when we come back, we can give an update on that.
Absolutely, and we will be coming back on this. But first, let's very quickly go for the BBC News, brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. An Old Mutual, 10 years of greatness in Ghana, here for a lifetime.
Company who grew his firm from a revenue of 100 million yen to 3 trillion yen in one generation. This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Hello and welcome to Newsday on the BBC World Service with Victoria Wonhunda in London. I'm James Copnell in Kumasi, Ghana.
With further advances by Syrian rebel forces in the north of the country, the civil war is intensifying. Rebels have now captured Hama and people are fleeing another city, Homs.
Ghana will go to the polls on Saturday. High on the agenda is improving the country's economy. We're going to hear from an informal enterprise home to around 200,000 skilled automotive workers.
Swami Magazine is an industrial hub whereby every car from every country can be repaired in Swami Magazine.
And South Koreans are facing danger if President Yoon stays. That's what the ruling party chief says, in a sign that he and others might join opposition to vote for impeachment. But first, the latest world news.
Hello, I'm Chris Barrow with the BBC News. The head of South Korea's governing party has urged the swift removal from power of President Yoon Suk-yeol, who caused outrage earlier this week by declaring martial law. Han Dong-hun warned there was a significant risk that Mr. Yoon could try to take radical action again. The governing party had earlier said it would not seek the president's impeachment, but Mr. Han appeared to change tack after further details emerged of a plan to detain key political figures. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, outside Seoul's National Assembly, explains.
He has come out this morning and said, well, the president is a danger to the constitution, a danger to democracy, and he needs to be removed. So he is personally now putting his support behind the impeachment motion. We understand they are in the buildings now having a meeting with the rest of his party to decide whether they're going to support that en masse. And if they do, there is talk of bringing up that impeachment motion from Saturday night. It was supposed to take place. It could come up to tonight. We don't know that yet, but it's possible it could be brought up and we could actually see an impeachment taking place today.
Tens of thousands of people are fleeing Syria's third largest city, Homs, in fear that Islamist-led rebels will continue to advance south towards the capital, Damascus. The rebels seized Hama to the north on Thursday in a further setback for President Bashar al-Assad, who lost control of Aleppo last week. Barbara Plett-Usher is in neighbouring Lebanon.
A war monitor is reporting that fighter jets have targeted a bridge on a road linking the cities of Homs and Hama to try and slow the advance of the rebels. They have now seized two major cities in a lightning offensive, exposing the weakness of Bashar al-Assad's regime. His army failed to keep hold of Hama after several days of fighting, and it's not clear how or whether it will be able to defend Homs, a strategic city that links Damascus to the Alawite heartland on the Mediterranean coast, Mr. Assad's political stronghold and key to his grip on power.
There's been an 8th night of protests in the Georgian capital Tbilisi following the government's decision to shelve EU accession talks. The demonstrations were largely peaceful and opposition voices say they'll continue. Some of those detained on Wednesday are expected to appear in court later today. Rights groups say many have been beaten. Speaking to the BBC, Anna Natsvilishvili, a Georgian MP for the pro-Western Lelo party, said despite the government's crackdown, their protest would continue.
The government is clearly trying to attack anyone who is taking pro-European position, including politicians, activists, citizens, and they are trying to attack political leaders as well. They think that if they neutralize political leaders, people will stop protests, but I don't see this happening.
World news from the BBC. Political and community leaders in Australia have condemned an arson attack on a synagogue in Melbourne. Police say the attack was targeted and deliberate. They're searching for 2 masked suspects who were seen spreading accelerant inside the building before setting it alight, forcing early morning worshippers to flee. The synagogue was engulfed in flames, causing considerable damage. The Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, said the incident was an anti-Semitic act of hate. The 2 main contenders in Ghana's presidential election have been holding rallies in the capital Accra. The vote on Saturday is likely to be a tight race between the current Vice President, Mahamudu Bawumia, and the former President and Leader of the Opposition, John Dramani Mahama. Ghana's struggling economy has dominated the campaign. Mr. Mahama promised his supporters a better future.
It is a defining moment for our nation. It is a choice between the Ghana we have today and the Ghana we want together. A Ghana of opportunity, prosperity, and justice for all.
Mr. Bawumia told his supporters he was ready to go from day one. 4 Thai fishermen detained by Myanmar's Navy last week during a clash in the Andaman Sea have been released. Last Saturday's incident saw 1 fisherman killed and 2 others injured when Myanmar naval vessels confronted several fishing boats they said were operating illegally in their territorial waters. The release of the detainees comes after Thailand summoned Myanmar's ambassador on Monday. The former Beatles star Paul McCartney has been honoured by Britain's Royal Mint with a new collection of coins celebrating his career. The special £5 coins feature Britain's King Charles on one side and a design containing references to McCartney's record-breaking career on the other. The 82-year-old described it as a huge honour. That's the latest BBC News.
Thank you for
When you wake up in the morning and you know the money calling, oh you go work, but you know it's out on your side. If I believe with us, if I hold my hand and believe, cause you know it's out on your side. And when you dream, no say I live by you. And when you hustle every day, many wanna go. Everything you do, I live for you. Many if I believe I lay aside fidelity. If I believe with us, fidelity. If I know I lay aside fidelity.
I am Wahinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan, and this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms or invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and receive a monthly income for the perfect retirement. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit www.oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Obrapa Ahotonkwa.
Old Mutual. Do great things every day.
In a world where only the best survives, you need a fuel that can match your drive.
A fuel with unparalleled protection for your engine, superior efficiency, and unrivaled performance. A fuel so unbeatable, when you get behind the wheel, you'll focus on what really matters. The journey ahead. That fuel is Shell V-Power, because no other fuel gives your engine better protection, better efficiency, and better performance. Be unbeatable. Drive unbeatable. Shell V-Power. Shell. Go well.
Have you ever thought one click could expose your data, or a simple message could drain money from your mobile account? In today's digital age, information is power, and protecting it is essential. At Academic City, our MSc in cybersecurity equips you to code, shield, and excel, providing the expertise to protect data and defend against cyber threats. Apply now for our January 2025 intake. Visit act.edu.gh or call 0262 693870 to secure your future. Academic City, educating future-ready leaders.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
In September, 17-year-old Ache Soa in Teshimami, along with 461,000 others, will sit for their final SHS exams. When the exams are over, Ache will be the ringleader of the celebration. Powder flying, signatures, and "I was here" some scrawled on every surface. But when her results are released mid-December, she may not be part of the 30% who would gain university admission. But what if there was another way for Ache to go to university like she always dreamed? Introducing Pathway by ALX. Your access to global universities, scholarships, and funding opportunities. Go to www.alxafrica.com to learn more. ALX, do hard things.
Enhance your business operations with the HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer. You can print, copy, and scan up to 19 pages per minute with high-quality mobile scans or customizable shortcuts in the HP Smart app that delivers effortless use from wherever you work so you can focus on growing your business. Take advantage of its Wi-Fi direct printing and intuitive touchscreen, which are both designed to simplify your day. With the HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer, experience fast and easy setups and improved overall printing efficiency with a 20,000 page duty cycle built to keep you and your business secure and moving forward with embedded security that is pre-configured out of the box to detect and stop attacks. The HP Color LaserJet 150 NW printer is available at all Kompu Ghana stores. Visit kompugana.com or call 0302 752 020 for more information.
Come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling. Wow. Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Dear business owner,
Congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of a Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Riding against the figure seed and did them up.
If you unleash DJ Obeti on a Friday, what else do you expect? He's shaking up the whole city as we get geared up for this election. It's 7:27 on the Super Morning Show right here on Joy, and it's Friday. All right, listen. Before we went on the break, we should have done the online review brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. Goyle, Yenara, Yendia.
All right, dear valued customer, when was the last time you used your Zenith Bank account? If it's been a while, we want you to know that we miss you. This festive season, give yourself the best gift ever. Reactivate your dormant Zenith Bank account and rediscover the amazing benefits of being a member of the Zenith Bank family. Experience true convenience and an excellent range of banking products and services designed to meet your every need this Christmas and New Year when you reactivate your Zenith Bank account. So don't wait. Visit zenithbank.com.gh or visit any Zenith Bank branch near you to initiate the process of reactivating your dormant Zenith Bank account. We look forward to welcoming you back. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
Okay then, so listen, Good Energy brings you Goyle Super XP, the ideal choice for most vehicles. It is flowing at many Goyle stations in the country. So just fuel up your vehicle and enjoy the smooth ride with all the benefits. Goyle Super XP is top quality fuel and it gives you the correct choice when you buy regular fuel. Goyle Super XP is fortified with a special additive that gives longevity to your engine, makes your engine perform to the max using minimal fuel, and it is suitable for most vehicles. As you journey the road, look out for Goyle stations with the Goyle Super XP sign and go fuel up your vehicle. Goyle Super XP. Ophelia, huh? Ube feely.
I like that slogan.
Yeah. All right, so listen, today on the Super Morning Show, there's a lot to do. We certainly want to continue with our voter education. So much to learn, so much to prep ourselves with as we head into I keep wanting to call it toll booth.
Really?
It's not a toll
to the
booth,
polls?
Yes, as we head to the polling booths.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow, okay? So we want to get as clued up and geared up as possible, so that we know exactly what to do, what not to do, and we've got the best people to help us with it. So today we'll talk about what you need to know to encourage you to participate in the election. We'll talk about how to rally each other to go out in our numbers to vote. We'll talk about why it's important, okay? And of course, vote buying is something we need to talk about. We'll talk about the dangers associated with misinformation in national elections. Another thing we have to look out for. Technology has made that a big problem for us now. It never used to be, but it certainly is now. So we'll get into all of that. Shall we do the UPSA point of law series before we go on?
Yes, let's get into that. And today our UPSA Law School Point of Law series is from Section 37.2 of the Representation of People's Act 1982, PNDC Law 284. And it says, on election day, while voting is taking place, no one is allowed to sell alcoholic drinks within 500 meters of any polling station. On election day, while voting is taking place, no one is allowed to sell alcoholic drinks within 500 meters of any polling station. So, if you didn't know, now you know that the law forbids the sale of alcohol within 500 meters of any polling station. Anything short of this constitutes an electoral offense.
All right. As usual, it's a holiday. We certainly want to hear from you while you're at home with your friends and your family and, get gearing up for tomorrow. We want to hear from you, your views, your thoughts, and everything in between. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM.
Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy.
All right, it's Joy, and we're live around the world. Here in Ghana, you can catch us in the Volta region on Jubilee Radio, Volta Premier, Aminubeva FM, San City Radio, Lolonyo FM, Kekeli FM, Fafa Radio, Klenam Radio, Victory FM, Swiss FM, Shine FM, and Akbini Radio. We're also in the northern region on Bishara Radio, Radio Justice, Might FM, and Kitawon Saboba FM. Now, as we approach the elections on December 7th, here's a way to be more than just a voter. Be an active part of the process with the iCollate app. You can help make this election more transparent. Download the app from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. iCollate app is what it's called. Okay? iCollate.app is also a place to download it from, or just dial star 800 star 2024 hash to submit the results from your polling station. That's not all. You can also keep track of results nationwide in real time right from your phone. This is truly collation by the people for the people in the interest of every Ghanaian. So let's stand together for a free and fair election. Download iCollate and make your voice count. Let's ensure a free and fair election. Download iCollate and make your voice heard. Here's the disclaimer. iCollate is not the official Electoral Commission app, and it does not represent the official EC declaration of results. And also note, it's only the EC who will declare results.
All right.
We might call it, but they will declare it.
Absolutely. There's a difference.
Oh, big difference.
Yeah. And Total Energy is kicking off the holiday spirit with the Brunya Loop Bay Special. It's on till the 31st of January 2025. Total Energy says we're ready to spread some festive cheer. So swing by Liberation Road, Tessan or Dacoman, Link Road, Sakomon Ofara Avenue, Oxford Street, Community 1, Stadium, and Apramodo Total Energy service stations. Change your engine oil and get a free elite car wash to keep your ride sparkling. It's like giving your car a holiday makeover. So while preparing to hit the road, make sure your vehicle is ready for the festivities. For more details and updates, kindly visit the Total Energies website, totalenergiesgh.com, or you can just follow Total Energies on social media. On Facebook at Total Energies Ghana, X former Twitter is at Total Energies GH, and Instagram also at Total Energies GH.
All right, moms, it is finally here. The news we've all been waiting for. Your favorite Cerelac now comes in a new variant with the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals. Plus, it only costs 2 Ghana cedis per sachet. To prepare this new Cerelac wheat and maize, just add milk. In fact, Cerelac we know here in milk. Cerelac. Care for them. Count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
Now, thinking of treating yourself to something special, planning a quick getaway, or maybe surprising someone you love, well, whatever the moment, Stanbic Visa cards are here to help you say yes. Give Stanbic Bank a call on 0302 815 789. Find Stanbic Bank on social media at Stanbic Bank GH, or visit their website stanbicbank.com.gh. Stanbic Visa cards, making deals and holiday magic even better.
Now, are you wondering where to hold your strategy planning meetings, your board sessions, your staff retreats? There really is only one venue, and it's Safari Valley Resort. Think of the green, serene environment, the accessibility, the meeting room capacity, the flow and layout of space, the room flexibility, the quality of equipment, the staff, and of course the first-class catering services. Is really got to be Safari Valley Resort as your first choice. Call them on 0596 914 394. Safari Valley, bringing you closer to nature.
And it's that time of the year again when we're all thinking of what to get for our families, friends, and loved ones, especially when everything is now so expensive. However, if you have a Societe General Bank Ghana Visa card, then things are about to get amazing for you in the next couple of weeks. SG Ghana is giving you cash back every time you shop with your SG Ghana Visa card. So from now till the 31st of December 2024, just use your SG Ghana Visa card to make payment at your favorite supermarket, retail shop, buy fuel with it, pay online or anywhere with a POS terminal, and get a percentage of what you spend paid back to you. It's really that simple and amazing. So get ready to spend some more, because SG Ghana is giving you cash back. Use your SG Ghana Visa card today and receive cash back all through this festive season. Terms and conditions apply. Societe General Bank or Societe General Ghana. The future is you.
Now, you know, snack time just got a whole lot better with Munchie Milk Shortcake. With its unique blend of milky richness and carefully selected ingredients, Munchie Milk Shortcake is crafted to delight your taste buds. If you're for pure satisfaction and authentic taste of original richness, grab yourself a pack of CBL Munchie Milk Shortcake, Ghana's favorite biscuit, and indulge in the milky goodness today.
All right, Ghana, get ready for the biggest giveaway from Syntex Tank. So Syntex is visiting 15 communities, giving them free water. This is to say thank you, Ghana, for making us number one. Syntex was the first to introduce double layer tanks in Ghana. Do you also know? Syntex tanks come in so many colors and was first to come out with inner white layer. So when it's not Syntex, forget about it. Now, if you're a community and you want to benefit from Syntex free water giveaway, just log in to their social media handles at Syntex Ghana and nominate your community. The more you nominate, the better chances of we coming. Remember, it's Syntex tank. No be any tank be tank. The correct tank be Syntex tank. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
Now, the Kingdom Books and Stationery furniture promotion sales continues, and it's in all the shops from now till the end of the year, 31st December. So you can go to Tema, you can go to Akwenje, to Takrady, to Cape Coast, Spintex, Atomic, Winneba, KNUST and Santase, both in Kumasi, and you'll get these discounts there. Or just go online. KingdomStoreOnline.com has all the discounts there as well, up to 15% off. Hurry while stock lasts. If you want to know more, call 050-162-0810 or email info@kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited, where quality and affordability are assured. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, this is to all the female entrepreneurs, agribusiness owners, and young entrepreneurs out there. APSA says, we see you. We understand the challenges you face. Your story matters, and we're here to support you every step of the way. In partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, APSA is offering SME loans at an unbelievable 10% interest rate per annum. Imagine having access to up to 1 million Ghana cedis completely collateral free. This isn't just talk. We've already disbursed over 600 million Ghana cedis, supporting over 1,600 businesses within the past year. And we are especially proud that 67.3% of our beneficiaries are women-owned enterprises. Your success is certainly our success. So if you're ready to write the next chapter of your success story, visit our SME project office nearest APSA branch or visit the website apsa.com.gh. Your story matters. APSA. So Kojo, you know about the alcohol, our UPSA Points of Law series, which talks about the sale of alcohol within 500 meters of any polling station.
Yeah.
Well, there's also an expectation of electoral officers. They are not supposed to take anything that will confuse them to avoid making possible mistakes on election day. So we also expect them not to take in alcohol.
So please, if you know what confuses you, it's not just alcohol. Some people are confused by other things. Whatever confuses you, stay away from it while you are on this national assignment. All right. Okay. Well, the EC says they are ready. The parties say they are ready. The police says they are ready. The government says it's ready. Everybody says they are ready for
We
the
are ready. We are your election headquarters.
Of course, we're definitely ready. But are you ready? Stay with us today. We'll get you primed for the polls on the Super Morning Show. We're back after these.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home. Shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Picture your rooftop transformed into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. Well, dream no more. With Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, you can turn this dream into a dazzling reality. And guess what? Our renewable energy loans come at very low rates. That's right, we are not just offering loans, we are offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. So if you're ready to take control of your energy destiny and switch to solar today, give us a shout on any of the following phone lines: 050-153-5789, 050-153-5790, 0244-674154. Let's chart a course for a brighter tomorrow and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Come on, come on. Good boy. Honey, look, he's crawling. Good job. The new Cerelac Wheat and Maize has the combined goodness of wheat and maize grains fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals also found in fruits and vegetables. To prepare the new Cerelac Wheat and Maize, just add milk. Enjoy your little one's big moments at less cost. Cerelac, care for them. Count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
There's a business in every woman, from the young lady brimming with exciting and novel business ideas to the market queen managing her empire. There's the she architect, quantity surveyor, realtor, business consultant, crafting dreams into reality, and the multitasking mom seamlessly blending work at home. The entrepreneur, meticulously checking stock, to the corporate woman sealing deals on the move. Indeed, there's a business in every woman. Introducing Telecel Women in Business, our initiative to empower women-led and women-owned enterprises. Benefit from tailored activities, networking, business and technical support, free webinars, trainings, and more. To join this initiative, be a female-led business and a Telecel business customer. Visit telecel.com.gh/business to register now.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Are you hoping to start university this January? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our January 2025 intake. Apply now for our foundation program. For more information, contact us at +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
In every corner of Africa, there are stories waiting to unfold. Stories of strength and wisdom woven through time, teaching the next generation, igniting the flame of knowledge, embracing tradition, nurturing dreams, and building legacies. These are the heroines who inspire generations, because W Initiative empowers women to take control and be the architect of their future.
Be part of their legacy. The W Initiative is searching for 100 African women who have inspired their communities. Visit powerofhundred.thewcommunity.com to nominate African women who deserve recognition.
Your nomination counts.
Access more than banking.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Shut down Empire.
Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, and Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. Right, whose birthday is it today? I don't know. Today holiday. I said the birthday holiday.
Birthday for Nadi holiday.
6th of December. I said. We don't seem to have that many. But I'll tell you what, we do have some listeners who are celebrating their birthdays today. I'll go through a few of them. Happy birthday to Kwejo Dase, to Nana Yao Befi, to Nicholas Ochre Boating, former UK High Commissioner to Ghana, Ian Walker. Celebrates his birthday today. Happy birthday, Ian. Noble Kwesi Owusu is celebrating his birthday today, as well as Nana K. Eduse, Bolo Baku Obotolu, wow, nice name, and HK Sungunuma, Mami Kuya Ishan, oh goodness, a few of them, Kwesi Adakwa, Kwabana Apieje, and Sena Agbo Mate, all of them celebrating their birthdays today. Yeah, okay. I think that brings us roundly to the Joy Sports Center, brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. And if it's football you want, they've got it all on DSTV. All the leagues, all the cups, all the matches, live in HD. This season promises to be exciting. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Listen, imagine a world where your home or business is powered by the sun's boundless energy. Just picture your rooftop transform into a solar sanctuary, radiating with eco-friendly vibes and city-saving brilliance. This dream could be your reality with Standard Chartered's renewable energy loans, which come at very low rates. Standard Chartered is not just offering loans, they're offering the keys to your solar-powered kingdom. Say goodbye to high electricity bills and step into a new world where every watt generated is a step towards a brighter, more sustainable future. If you're ready to take control of your energy destiny, then please call Standard Chartered on any of these numbers: 050-153-5789 or 050-153-5790 and 0244-674-154. Let them chart a course for a brighter tomorrow for you and make your solar dreams shine brighter than ever before. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Good. All right then. So, listen, Thursdays are now extra special on MTN. Your Thursdays just got more exciting because from now on, you get a nice 25% bonus on your first data bundle purchase of the day when you bundle on the My MTN app or use *138#. This and every Thursday on MTN. MTN is saying that's not enough for a lovely customer like you, so they are offering free extra movie tickets when you pay with Momo at the Silverbird Cinemas in Accra and West Hills Mall. And for those of you wonderful people in the great Golden Garden City, Kumasi, you get your free tickets at the Golden Cinemas in the Kumasi Mall. Now, if you ask me, I think your movie dates are sorted from now on. Now, this is what I call a sweet deal. So, set your reminders and bundle on the MyMTN app or *138# and make the best of your 25% first data bundle discount and visit the cinema. Use Momo and get your free extra movie tickets on MTN's Yellow Thursday. Thursdays are great.
You know, when you go on myjoyonline.com/sports, there's a story about Kwesi Nyantechi. And he's been weighing in on the state of Ghana football following, of course, the Black Stars failure.
What does he do now that he's not allowed anywhere near football? What does he do for a living?
He's a lawyer, but I don't know in terms of the sports.
Right,
what
right,
he does.
right,
That's
right.
what you mean.
Yeah, I guess. I know
sure.
he was a team owner at some point, wasn't he? Yeah, I just wonder whether that's still what he gets up to.
Well,
he's not allowed.
He's talking football.
Oh, yeah, he certainly is.
So he was speaking on to Lawson FM in Kumasi, right?
Right.
And
okay.
he's obviously disappointed, but he's optimistic, and he's calling for strategic changes in player selection.
Right. Okay.
He says, "I don't think all is lost, but we have to fix it."
Good. All right. Well, the sports team is taking a much-needed break on this holiday, but we've got more coming up on the show. Stay with us. We're back after these.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, oh yeah. EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Oh yeah. Download it. You go enjoy it. In my rhyming check. Rhyming check. In my rhyming check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit. You can pay school fees, even church tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
All right. Well, of course, that is to remind us all to send our social media messages through to us here on the Super Morning Show. We definitely want to share your thoughts with the world, and I know you have lots of them. You may have questions, right, as we head into this election. You may have questions about the do's and don'ts of voting and,
yes,
proper way to do things.
Someone called to ask you guys, can he vote for a presidential and not a parliamentary candidate?
Yes, can he abstain from the parliamentary vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these are
So
interesting
people
questions.
certainly
right?
have questions.
Yeah. So call through with them, and we're going to be speaking to the NCCE. So we want you to bring your questions through, and we'll certainly put them to our guests and get you all the answers you want. No other place for that than here on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by EcoBank. A better way, a better Africa.
And every day we face different emergencies. Police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency, you name it. But many Ghanaians don't know their emergency numbers. So here's one you'd want to remember. *770#. Yes. *770# is the EcoBank money emergency number. *770# gives you instant access to loans, fund transfers, utility bill payment, airtime, and data purchases. So much more you can do with *770#, even without internet. No need to panic in any money emergency. EcoBank will always come to your rescue. Dial *770#. Now, for solutions to your money emergencies, EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
All right. Now, today on Big Stories, our guest is the NCCE, right? And we want you to put all your questions to them, whatever it is you have on your mind, things that are not clear to you, things you're not sure of. I mean, have you already voted? Did you do the special voting?
No, I did not.
Okay,
so I'm voting tomorrow.
Okay, all right, okay.
We are working from 5 a.m. We're live on air.
That's you and me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know.
After that, 9 a.m., I would go out there and vote. Where are you voting?
Well, I will be voting in the constituency that never keeps an MP for longer than one term.
Kuku.
That's right.
Oh.
Lejo Kickles, baby.
Nice one.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting.
You guys are like Adenta. Yeah.
We don't like
things in common.
Yeah, I'm person you chow up into him. You know what I'm saying?
We're currents.
We'll swap you out right now.
But
but
you keep them on their toes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And I mean, so what do you think? Will we end up with a skirt and blouse?
Hopefully not. I think this particular parliament has been very disappointing.
Yes, but it wasn't skirt and blouse.
No,
to be fair, it wasn't. It was the closest we've ever come to skirt and blouse.
I agree.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah, but it gave us a hint of what could happen if we did strict skirt and blouse.
Did it? I think it gave us a hint of what would happen if the NDC had the majority in government while a different party had the executive.
That's what I want us to avoid in the next parliament.
Okay, so what if it is not what if the NDC has the executive? What if it turns out that way, right? Just what if, and say the NPP has majority in parliament?
From what we've seen, we know that it will not be good for us.
For
we
who?
need an
Who is
absolute.
Us
Ghanaians. I think so.
Why do you feel that way?
I mean, they've dribbled us. They've done so many things. You know, there are times that you because they have equal numbers, you expect a lot more. They will start on a really high note and then just flat. No, they just disappoint all of us.
But if the party in opposition has the majority, right, it means that they control parliament.
But because, so when I talk about this current parliament, one of my disappointment, the fact that they have not been able to work together. You know, sometimes one group will take such a strong stance, and it's almost, I know that they are from political parties, but I think that when you are in that chamber doing business, it shouldn't be partisan.
Do you not feel that happened because of how close the numbers were, and that if one party had a clear majority, things might have been different?
I am not so hopeful, actually. I don't think that if there was a clear majority, so executive is different, and then parliament is also controlled by the other group, it would not work well, because we would always have that grouping coming out to say, and we disagree with this, we will not, and we will not, and we will not, and we could not get them to talk.
I get you. I feel that much as we would struggle with such an arrangement, we need to learn how to do it. That's my view. That we need to struggle until we learn how to do it.
Where we would get a budget not being passed, for instance.
Yes.
Can you imagine how is the government going to run?
Yes, I can imagine
its
it.
Business.
I can imagine it. It happens in the United States often, so it can happen. The point is there must be a way through it, right? And if you find that your party is holding up the budget, right, for whatever reason, and the reason is bad, and the thing is affecting you, you hold your party to account, will you not?
As we've seen over the period, the only time you can do that is when you go to the polls, when you go to your polling booth to vote. So you're going to wait that long?
That's what we think. That's how we exercise democracy in Ghana, and it's wrong. This idea that we are putting in the minds of Ghanaians that it's only 4 years at a time. That we are a democracy.
That's been our reality.
It's not our reality. No, it's our choice. It's not our reality. It's our choice.
We've had things go so wrong. People are sometimes looking up to us. They will send us messages and say, you guys say it. But we're all Ghanaians.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't want, even though they're affected by it.
So you see now why I'm saying we have to learn how to do that properly, right? Because it is things like this that will start teasing out the truth that it's not every 4 years. The decisions that are made every day affect you. So you have to influence the decisions every day.
I agree.
So it will be difficult.
It will be
chaotic. That is one thing you are absolutely right about. It will be difficult, but we have to learn how to do it. Otherwise, then we don't think our country can develop. That's what we are admitting. That we don't think we can ever.
Charlie,
develop.
I think we have a long way. I remember last year, January, we were all super excited. I think it was even in December when we learned. We took our setup to Parliament.
We're happy.
We're happy about 137, and we said, "Oh, this is going to be the best Parliament ever." And then they will scrutinize things that come to them, and blah 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 blah. But here we are.
Yeah, it was disappointing. It was disappointing. I think the opposition really squandered the opportunity that the last 4 years put before them. They even had their own member as speaker. Charlie, what was their excuse?
I think that was this would be the only good thing when Bagman was elected as Speaker of Parliament. We thought, this would be a really nice Parliament where we have the Speaker coming from the other side.
Say boy.
Well, but that's still unique, if you like.
Well, yes, but they didn't take advantage of it. And we're here. We're where we are today. It's a pity. Anyway, we'll see what the next Parliament looks like. It's just a matter of days, and we'll know.
I am hoping that we can get a clear majority from the next
I'm hoping we get
parliaments.
skirt and blouse. We need it. We need we need that chaos to teach us how to be
Kojo,
orderly. Yes, we
this
need
is
it.
Ghana.
We need it. Mama V, we need it. Otherwise, we'll never develop. If we realize that it's just some 200 people who are holding up our development, or in fact, majority, so just some 100 and something people who are holding up our development, we will know exactly who to hold accountable. I like the idea of being able to hold not just the president accountable, but also our elected representatives in parliament. You know, going to them and saying, Massa, why did you vote this way?
Would we?
If the thing doesn't affect us, they are fine. If it doesn't affect them, what we are saying is that parliament now here. But if it affects us, we will.
We've had some before. I'm going back to my memory. We've had a president whose budget was not passed.
Yeah. You mean who? Liman?
Yeah.
And
it was chaos. And we don't want to revisit that.
No, we have to. It has to happen. Look, because it's happened in other parts of the world. They figured it out. It's not a new wheel for us to invent. It's been done. We've seen how they do it. All we have to do is learn. And if we are allergic to learning, then yes, Sayara. But we can't say that because we can't learn, we want to do things the old way forever. We can't say that.
We'll see.
Okay. Anyway, around about this time, we would have brought you the Joy Business Minute. They are taking a break too. Everybody is taking a break except us. The Joy Business Minute is usually brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you. Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts, and Pinnacle Life Insurance. More for your smile.
All right. Anointed Engineering Services Limited. They're into sales of ultra silent fuel efficient diesel generating set, size ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at competitive prices. For every generator you acquire, you will enjoy 5 years warranty. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generator set. Here's why you should choose Anointed Engineering Services. Because of their 24-hour emergency services that they provide, also sale of genuine spare part, reliable rental services, professional advice, and sales of tower light and rental. Locate their latest branches in BBNE Petrogy, opposite Bethel School Junction on the main BBNE Kumasi Highway in Techiman. Anointed Engineering Services is at X Oil Filling Station on the main Techiman Kumasi Highway. And they've got their head office right here in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. They have 18 branches in all across the country. They also have a training school that trains students on generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and solar installations. They offer 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. Call their hotlines on 0243 480-334 or 0243-690-295. Anointed, the generator experts. And Kojo, today is actor Prince David Osei's birthday.
Oh, is it? Happy birthday to him. A late entry here from Sally. Sally says, chaotic birthday shout to Mrs. Claire Asigri Sabla. God bless you abundantly. I've
got a ninth birthday to Alvin Jeremiah Ni Ai Ama. And on this 9th birthday of yours, we want you to know how much we admire and appreciate you. Have a blessed day from Alfred, Mavis, Alvina, Brian, and Brianna. To you, Jeremiah Ni Ai Ama.
Okay. All right. Mama B, what makes you smile? Apart from me, of course.
Good insurance.
It's a good place to start. Well, listen, whatever makes you smile, whether it's time with loved ones, whether it's pursuing your passions, or just enjoying life's little moments, at Pinnacle Life Insurance, I see what you did there. They believe that life insurance should do more than just protect your family's financial future. It should also help you live your best life now. So their policies offer comprehensive coverage, living benefits, and rewards to help you make the most of today, because they think of wealth differently. At Pinnacle Life Insurance, they provide solutions that give you more for your smile. More time, more freedom, more joy. For more information on their policies, call them on 050-145-1400 or just go to pinnaclelifeinsurance.com.gh. Pinnacle Life Insurance, more life for your smile. Okay, all right. So big stories are coming up. NCCE joins us, so we do some final education for your voting tomorrow. Stay tuned for it. Big stories brought to you today on this special holiday edition of the Super Morning Show by Telecel, connecting energies, Latex Foam, your partner for life, and Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
And switch to Telecel fixed broadband today and experience incredible bonuses, non-expiry bundles, data transfers across devices, and lots more. New customers get 50% bonus data in addition to other mind-blowing offers. And existing customers receive 300% bonus data on every broadband renewal to keep browsing. To subscribe to Telecel fixed broadband for these amazing offers, dial *900#, or use the Telecel Play app, or visit a Telecel retail outlet, or go to the website telecel.com.gh and get connected today. Terms and conditions apply. Telecel, connecting energies.
All right, it's a holiday. Mama V, are you in the mood for a song that slaps?
Huh?
A song that slaps.
Oh, yes.
Yes? You want something good?
Inyo.
How about this?
We sure
moments. At Pinnacle Life Insurance, we believe that life insurance should do more than just protect your family's financial future. It should also help you live your best life now. Our policies offer comprehensive coverage, living benefits, and rewards to help you make the most of today because we think of wealth differently. At Pinnacle Life Insurance, we provide solutions that give you more for your smile, more time, more freedom, more joy. For more information on our policies, call us on 0501 451 400 or visit www.pinnaclelife.com.gh. Pinnacle Life Insurance, more for your smile.
My name is Bishop Dr. Gordon Kisei, First Vice President of the Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, and also the General Overseer of Life International Churches and Schools. From now to the general elections on 7 December and beyond, I agree with all faith-based leaders to call on all citizens of Ghana to pray for the peace of Ghana, but more importantly, to work towards maintaining the peace that we have. Why? Because peace is very fragile, and so we should handle the peace we have carefully to pass it on to the generation and the next generation and the next generation. Because peace is the foundation for any human progress. So if we want to see progress in our nation, in our cities, in our towns, we need to have peace. Peace is the basis for community development. Peace is the measurement of national safety and security. So if we have peace, we have national safety, we have national security. Peace is needed for youth education, for youth development, and for youth employment. So if we want to create employment for our youth, we need to have peace. Peace is the absence of war. Peace is the absence of violence. Peace is the absence of external provocations. Peace is harmony. Peace is agreement within the family and within the tribe or between tribes. Peace is calmness, tranquility, and resolution of conflict. Peace is a state of quiet. Peace is freedom from disturbances and agitation. Peace is freedom. Peace is justice. Justice to all citizens. Our motto as a nation is freedom and justice. Therefore, at this point, I want to thank all the agencies and all the institutions for what you have done so far to have maintained the peace we have in Ghana. However, I still call upon all of us to maintain our vigilance.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. And I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
This is the time, this is the moment to come together as one.
One voice, one people. Together we stand.
This is the time, this is the moment to come together as one.
Ogbe, the presiding bishop of the African Methodist Episcopal Zion Church, and also chairman of the Christian Council of Ghana. We are at the dawn of another election in Ghana, where we'll need to elect a new president and members of parliament. It is imperative to remind ourselves that an election is just a process, and there will be a winner or an elected person, and some others will not get the chance at this time. However, the peace and unity of this country, Ghana, our beloved home, needs to be of primary importance to all of us. Everyone's life matters, and we need to do all in our best powers to preserve every life. And no one needs to lose their life or be injured for the sake of an election. It is instructive to note that our Lord Jesus Christ reminds us of our divine obligation of actively facilitating peace when he stated unequivocally in Matthew chapter 5 verse 9, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." Beloved, peace and our peaceful environment is an imperative for nation building, for progressive growth. Development and enhanced quality of life of citizens cannot be attained in an atmosphere of rancor, suspicion, conflict, and chaos. As we head for the polls to elect leaders to govern and steer the affairs of states for the next 4 years, it is important that each of us commits to actively pursuing, promoting, and preserving peace. Let us eschew violence in all of its forms, colors, and shapes. Let us uphold the law and let us be more tolerant and accommodating of the views of others. Our differences in opinion, our political leanings, socioeconomic status, cultural background, ethnicity, and religious belief, among others, must not divide us. Instead, let us resolve to harness our differences to build a stronger and a more vibrant society. My fellow Ghanaians, particularly my young brothers and sisters, do not allow anyone to deprive you of your youth by using you as an agent of violence and confusion. Let us give peace a chance.
Asunge, Asunge, Asunge.
Nana Opare Kwachi, moderator of General Assembly of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. And I bring you this peace message in the name of our Lord and our Savior Jesus Christ. By the grace of God, in less than a week from now, we shall go to the polls to elect a new president and members of parliament for our many constituencies. I wish to urge all to understand that this election is not a battle. This election is not about war. This election is about development. And therefore, let the peace of God reign with us. In John's Gospel, chapter 14, verse 27, the Bible says that peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. And therefore there should be no fear in our hearts, because Jesus pronounces peace upon us. But this treasure that Jesus gives to us is something that we must cherish and work for. We all know that peace is the foundation for the development of any great nation. And when there are people who do not want to seek peace, then they seek the downfall of the nation. As a church, we call on all Ghanaians not to follow people who do not want peace and seek to employ violence during this election. Such people are nation wreckers, and we must avoid them. The nation cannot develop without peace, and it is our Christian and national duty to safeguard the peace we have in Ghana. This year, we seek to have a violence-free election, and this is achievable. That we also appeal to the Electoral Commission of Ghana to be fair and transparent, because justice and peace go together. As we pursue peace, if there is no fairness or transparency, then we'll have a problem. But let the fairness and transparency and just manner in which the election is conducted cause all of us to accept what is going on. I want to urge all stakeholders in the electioneering process, including voters, political parties, the EC candidates, security officials, election observers, and the general public to be good citizens and stewards and ensure a violent-free election. When this is achieved, we will consolidate the enviable democratic credentials that our nation enjoys within sub-Saharan Africa. I wish to join all our people to pursue peace, as the scriptures admonish us. May the God of peace keep our hearts together in Christ Jesus, and may our elections in 2024 be peaceful. The Lord be with you all. God richly bless you. Amen.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The morning show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Yes, Juana. Yes, Juana. Maweni ho. Yeni baby ara kokana hayana. Maweni ho. Gana maya yedia. Maweni ho. Yeah nebe yo me. Maweni ho. Maweni asumge. Ni boy and the city. It's maweni na.
Are you a female entrepreneur, young business owner, agribusiness, fintech, or agri-tech venture? This one's for you. We see your need for funding for your business, and we believe that your story matters. So in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, ABSA is offering you collateral-free loans of up to 1 million Ghana cedis at 10% interest rate per annum. We've already pumped over 1.3 billion cedis into over 6,000 businesses. Yours is next. Visit our SME project office, your nearest ABSA branch, or head to absa.com.gh. Your story matters. ABSA.
So let me go over the list again. A couch set, plain thick curtains, bedside lamp, and what else? You know what? Just send me a WhatsApp with your list.
Hey guy, where did you see money to get all this for the babe?
Settings, my guy, settings. This Christmas, Oka is running a promo called Bronya with Oka. You get 20 to 60% off Christmas decor, toys, and many more. So this list, I will just wait till the promo begins and go get them for her. Fiancé of the year, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, you no get size, what it? We get.
Hey, I'm still on the line, oh.
This festive season, Oka Deco is making your holiday dreams come true with massive discounts from 20% to 60% off Christmas decor, toys, and many more in store. Don't miss out. Visit Oka Deco on the Sprinters Road and Asokwa Kumasi. Think home, think Oka.
Ah, my little ones, gather around. Once upon a time in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello bro, good afternoon. Can you please show me where the Presby Church is? Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Ask there, anybody will show you.
And when the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe as you wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibes. These, my dear ones, are some few moments that make our Ghana truly special. And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lily rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Special moments are worth celebrating with lily rice. Lily rice, yenimno fritite. This advert is FDA approved.
Sankofa Natural Spices, 100% natural. DDA.
Fellow Ghanaians, I am Sewami here. As we approach this important election, Sankofa Natural Spices reminds us that no matter who we vote for, we are united as one Ghana. Our nation's strength lies in our diversity, much like the rich flavors that make up our favorite dishes. Together, we create something beautiful. As we cast our votes, let us hold peace close to our hearts. Let us cherish the unity that makes Ghana a beacon of hope and pride. Unlike other spice brands that are imported, Sankofa is made in Ghana, by Ghanaians and for Ghanaians. All we have is Ghana. Hence, we join the millions of Ghanaians to pray that our dear nation is always preserved regardless of our political affiliation. Remember, Ghana is all we have. We are one people, one heart, one destiny. We at Sankofa Natural Spices wish you all peace, safety, and strength during this election season. Sankofa Natural Spices, DDA.
Sankofa Natural Spices, 100% natural. DDA.
Do you want to study abroad? I present to you Astolinks International. They give professional advice on study visas to the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and other European nations. They also advise on visa applications, general travel, and other immigration services. Call them on 0537 152 118 or visit them at 4A Pawpaw Street in East Legon. For more information, check out astolinks.net. Astolinks, pathway for success.
Greetings, beloved countrymen and women. My name is the Most Reverend Professor J. Kwabena Asamoah Jedu, Presiding Bishop of the Methodist Church, Ghana. would like to bring you greetings and thank God, especially for the season of Advent. In the season of Advent on the Christian calendar, we talk about the coming of Jesus into our world. And the one word that is associated with the coming of Christ into our world is the word peace. The Advent season has coincided with our elections for a new president and parliamentarians. The single most important reason why anyone should want to be in politics is to serve and to make life better for the citizenry. I wish to call on all of you in the name of God to work to ensure that our political season is devoid of insults, physical and verbal abuses and violence, and also vengeance. It does not serve anyone's interest for us to win power through violence. What will be the point of it if you win power and yet your opponents are left with injuries, bitterness, acrimony, and things that do not make for building a healthy nation? Advent is a season of peace. And I'd like all of us to be inspired by the peaceful nature of Christ and make sure that these elections are conducted in peace, and that when we enter the new era of political leadership, we will all rally behind the winners and make sure that we build our nation to the glory of God and to the flourishing of our people. Let our watchword be peace, 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 and God will bless our efforts together. Have a wonderful Advent season, and may God bless us all.
Yanara Sassani, Airport in my eye, Mojana Nanum Shegu, Nade to home my eye. Edumene was so, say a pay a piatwaso, Nindian twaso, go to Crania, as a man coming out. Eddie ain't Bremu, the Mamaya Sassi, who do what to say. Oh, my no, oh, my no.
18 is a fabric. It's a commodity that is so important in every facet of our lives. According to the Bible, peace is a fruit of the Spirit and a product of God's reconciliation with sinners. We don't need peace only during election times. We need peace in our everyday life. As we are going to the elections on the 7th of December, let us as Ghanaians be intentional. We need peace as people who love Ghana and will not want anything bad to happen to Ghana. It's not about party A or party Z. This elections is about Ghana. Let's seek peace with all men. Let's seek peace with everyone. That is what the Bible enjoins us in Romans 12:18. Let us live in peace. After the elections, Ghana will still be Ghana. Think about it. Shalom.
This is your election headquarters. We're gearing up for the biggest coverage of the national elections you've ever seen. It kicks off at 5 p.m. tonight. But right now, it's a super morning show on this special holiday edition. We've got lots to do. We want to ensure that you are fully equipped and prepared to hit the polls tomorrow. Do your civic duty. Go home and experience the whole process without any negative incidents. And at the end of it, we certainly hope Ghana wins as we declare the results that reflect the will of the people. Wherever you are today, we're so glad you've chosen to listen to us. If you're in the northern region listening on Jata FM in Karaga, or Bewa Radio in Yendi, or Ridge FM in Tamale, we're so glad that you chose Joy. We're also in the Savannah region. Today you can catch us on Nkigli FM in Bole, on Magic FM and Jakpa FM, which is in Puipe. We're everywhere. In the eastern region, we're on KTU Radio Kofuri. Alright, so listen, we want to get
we need peace in the mother Ghana, so who put on the gun and lift the banner higher. Now make the politician tell you no lie, think twice and remember we are one nation. Election I think one smoothly, vote wisely and never act funny. Now let me bomb my day and then me man fail. Let's live together. We're preaching peace and unity, more love to humanity. Many of us can't afford to lose.
ahead of tomorrow's exercise. To all the female entrepreneurs, agribusiness owners, and young entrepreneurs out there, we see you. We understand the challenges you face. Your story matters, and we're here to support you every step of the way. In partnership with MasterCard Foundation, APSA is offering SME loans at an unbelievable 10% interest rate per annum. Just imagine having access to up to 1 million Ghana cedis completely collateral free. This isn't just talk. We've already disbursed over 600 million Ghana cedis, supporting over 1,600 businesses within the past year. And we're especially proud that 67.3% of our beneficiaries are women-owned enterprises. So you see, your success is our success. Now, if you're ready to write the next chapter of your success story, then visit our SME project office nearest APSA branch or the website apsa.com.gh. Your story matters. APSA.
Now, we've been giving good news to those of you who want to study abroad all week long, particularly those of you who are interested in going to Australia, Canada, the UK, US, Ireland, New Zealand, and any of these other countries with an excellent reputation for teaching and research. You can do this, plus you get to work part-time while you're studying. You could even get a 4-year post-study work visa when you complete successfully. And best part, you could start in January, just next month. All you need is Astolinks, all right? Talk to our friends at Astolinks and they'll give you information about admissions, scholarships, as well as how to secure your study visa. Astolinks is at Popo Street, number 4A Popo Street in East Legon. You can call them on 0265 341 070 or just go visit their website, which is astolinks.net. Astolinks, pathway for success. All right, listen, let's get some education under our belts. We're gearing up for the election. We want to know the right things to do as we go to the polling booths, as we come away from it, or as we go back to listen to results. What does the law say we can and cannot do? Samson Ladia Nyenini joins us. You know him. He's a lawyer. He's the host of Newsfile, and he's our guest this morning. Samson, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kojo and Mamazi.
Yeah, we've hijacked your holiday, but we are not very apologetic. We're quite pleased with ourselves. All right, so
I was doing something with my son, so he wasn't happy about your.
Oh, now we feel guilty. You got us. All right, well, we'll try and take as little of the time as possible so that you can get back to him. We started this conversation a day or two ago. You gave us some really useful education. Now, tomorrow is D-Day, right? So from the beginning of the day to the end, what we expect is people will go out, they will vote. Hopefully they'll go home, they will come back, and then they'll come and witness the collation and so forth. But what I'm interested in is what the law says they can and cannot do from the beginning of the process till the end. You reckon you could walk us quickly through it?
Right. So on election day, one of the things you want to look out for, and I'd like to start by saying people shouldn't take things for granted that you may not suffer a punishment. Because if you remember in 2016, Maxwell Kofi Juma, former mayor of Kumasi, former MP, was convicted over some of these electoral offenses for destroying a ballot paper, and was really convicted. And when you suffer the convictions, most of the offenses under the election laws, when you suffer a conviction, which is normally between 200 penalty units and 500 penalty units, 500 penalty units is about 6,000.
Yeah.
Or if you are not lucky, you get a jail term, which is normally around 2 years, or you get both. Normally, a good number of these offenses are accompanied by a ban from being registered as a voter and voting for a period of 5 years. That's almost like 2 elections. You'll be denied from voting in those public elections.
Right.
So they are serious, and we must take note of them. So on election day, the law says that there are certain activities that you are prohibited from doing, and these include that 5 500 meters from the polling area. You are not from the polling station. You are not supposed, once the polling has opened, you are not supposed to seek to influence in whatever manner a person to vote for a particular candidate or to abstain from voting for a particular candidate that they intend to vote for. And you are not also supposed to seek to ascertain from them who did you vote for on the election day.
Right.
500 meters off a polling station. You are not supposed to do that.
That's quite a distance. I mean, 500 meters. That's half a kilometer.
Right.
Right.
For those who are engaged in all sorts of trade, you are prohibited from selling intoxicating liquor. When the polls have opened, you are prohibited from doing that within 500 meters of the polling station. So we have to take note of that as well.
Samson, if I may ask, some of these polling stations are going to be set up in public places that are accessible. That's really the criteria by which they are chosen as polling stations.
Right.
There is no doubt some of these polling stations will be within 500 meters of establishments whose business include selling intoxicating substances legally. What happens then?
Well, those are supposed to shut down on that day. They are not supposed to open for business.
Interesting.
Right.
So restaurants and bars within 500 meters of a polling station.
They can work, but not to sell intoxicating liquor.
Fascinating. That's an important thing. I don't know if that makes its way through our daily education, but it's important to note.
Right.
Please continue.
And then, of course, there are things that we are often afraid of and look forward to. I'm told only in the Kaswa area, the National Peace Council Authority has identified in excess of 40 hotspots. That's a lot.
40 in Kaswa?
Yeah, I think it's far more than that, actually. So the issue normally revolves around acts that are intimidating and constitute interference with the activities of the elections. So if you found yourself at the polling station, you are not supposed to do anything, including by word of mouth, or by a song, or by making signs or representation in a manner that seeks to excite or promote disharmony or hatred. If you are a group, or normally you find political party people working together, they are not supposed to go there and show that in their, as it were, party paraphernalia and attire. Again, once you do anything that seeks to obstruct or interfere, or the law even says, even if it's attempt, you may not have done it itself, but it demonstrates an attempt to obstruct or interfere with the free exercise of someone's vote. They are going to vote, and you are doing things that clearly suggest that it's obstruction. You are seeking to intimidate, and it's an interference of people's ability to freely exercise their vote, or you're seeking to either induce them by that kind of action. You are also not allowed to do so, and you fall foul of the law, and you could be dealt with in compliance with the law.
Right.
Yeah. So and particularly the officers who are doing their work. If you interfere and obstruct with their work, you will also be in trouble. Actually, that attracts up to 500 penalty units and up to 2 years imprisonment or both.
Right. Now, I'm interested in law enforcement. Now, we know that there are certain things that have happened in the past that law enforcement will try to prevent from happening again. One common example is people riding up on motorbikes to snatch ballot boxes. I mean, many elections ago we saw some incidents of that. Can law enforcement, or even those officials who are manning a polling station, can they create certain restrictions specific to particular polling stations, like no motorbikes allowed within a certain distance? Can they set up arrangements like that in order to aid their work?
Yeah, so as you can discern from the rules or the law, 500 meters is what they are allowed to erect the barricade or whatever they want to do for the purposes of maintaining order and decency and ensuring the freeness of the exercise and the secrecy of the vote. So they are entitled to do so. And if you attempt to break the barricade, that's clearly an obstruction and that's an interference, and you could be arrested by the police and dealt with. We are familiar with something that happens during the party primary. They normally would do a lot of unauthorized voting. I think we dealt with that the last time. Like somebody is dead and the person goes to vote for the dead person, or they go to vote in the name of the dead person, which is impersonating. All of these are not allowed. Again, the election officials themselves also have certain things that they are not supposed to do if they are making false entries. For example, they are not allowed to do so, and they are supposed to suffer punishment for making false entries or false statements, so to speak. They are supposed to help persons who are blind, persons who have some disability. They are supposed to give that assistance, and particularly the presiding officers or their assistants, they are in the 2020 CI passed by the EC or Parliament, are specifically enjoined to assist these people to exercise their franchise. If they do anything that seems to obstruct that process, then they too can be in trouble. And if they attempt to allow someone to take the privilege of what a blind person, for example, should enjoy, that is also wrong. When they know, or the law says they have reason to believe that the person is not blind or incapacitated, that one too is not allowed by the law, and so they could suffer the consequence for it.
Right. Now, we know that this year the arrangements for security do include the possibility of military involvement. The military has assured us that they will not be deployed to polling stations, but that there will be some manner of standby force in case they are needed. What exactly does the law say about the involvement of the military, if anything? Does the law actually have any kind of provisions that regulate the involvement of the military in this civic exercise?
Not at all. So the question of security is for the state, particularly the executive, to determine. And often that's a decision by the commander-in-chief. The army is under the president. So for the safety of the state, when things require the involvement of the military, I suppose the decisions will be taken. But where there is evidence that that is clearly unwarranted and is intended as a tool of intimidation, then I'm sure that Ghanaians will stand up against it.
Right.
Because there's no power or force of power that is bigger than that of the ordinary people.
Yeah.
So there's nothing like that. That's the decision of, call it national security.
Right.
And I think that the police, Dr. Akubu Dampare has made it very clear to us that there's not going to be military involvement, correct, unless it becomes very necessary.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we should all look out, and people should speak up. When you find people who are not supposed to be where they are, you must speak up.
Yeah.
If you find a security personnel who is misconducting themselves, you must speak up. Must speak up. It shouldn't be that you are thinking this is a security person and therefore they have the right to do their own thing. They do not. They do not. Their job essentially is to ensure the safety of the people and the security of the ballot if they are brought to this.
Right.
And our national security has adopted what you hear if you join any means of transportation in, say, in the UK. They say if you hear something, if you see something, say something. So if you see something, say something.
That actually reminds me, Samson. I mean, we've talked about the ways in which the law restricts our rights or, prescribes our rights during these processes. But what do we do if our rights are being violated, particularly by a law enforcement officer? So, I mean, for instance, you're at a polling station, you're trying to vote. Some law enforcement officer is trying to tell you what to do or where to stand, or, basically preventing you from exercising your rights. Who do you report them to? What's the process? What's the right way of ensuring that you're not disenfranchised in such an instance?
But that's a difficult one. But the security officer there at the polling station does not have the power to determine how you conduct your votes. So the presiding officer who is in charge of the area should be able to instruct the security officer what they should do and what they should not do. If there is anything that suggests that a security officer is rather the one trying to cause disharmony or breach of the peace, or what he's doing will disturb, the tranquility of the process, or it seeks to help to give an unfair advantage, in the process to one candidate against the other, the people's power is the biggest and highest power.
People's power is the biggest power. Well, we certainly hope it doesn't come to that. We hope everybody, every institution, every person involved in this process does the right thing, and that the public also follow the rules so that we have a peaceful, incident-free election. Fingers crossed for that. Samson, we're so grateful. We'll let you get back to what you were doing with your son now. We appreciate the time you spent with us. And that, of course, was Samson Ladi Anyenini. You know him. He's a lawyer. He's the host of Newsfile, and he spent a bit of his holiday there educating us on how to conduct ourselves during the election. I hope that was useful. If you have questions, send them through. Use the hashtag JoySMS if you're posting on X, or you can send them through to us on WhatsApp 055-1111-997. We don't mind your voice notes. We'll play them. Send them through. In the meantime, though, listen, mums, some great news for you. Your favorite Cerelac now comes in a new variant with a combined goodness of wheat and maize grains. It's fortified with iron, vitamins, and minerals. Plus, it's only 2 Ghana cedis per sachet, okay? To prepare it, all you need is milk. In fact, Cerelac we milk. Cerelac, care for them, count on us. This advert is FDA approved.
And reward yourself with a prime investment. Choose from a luxurious 1-bedroom unit or a spacious investment studio at Eminence Court. a premier development by Nestus Homes located in the heart of Tema Community 26, just behind Palace Mall. This eco-friendly community offers exceptional rental yields and strong capital appreciation. Experience the epitome of luxury living and smart investing at Eminence Court. Key features: off-plan price starting from $35,000, fully furnished, delivery in 3 months, prime location, and sure rentals from Airbnb. Don't miss this opportunity to create a lasting legacy. Contact Nestus Homes on 053-101-4440 or 053-101-4447 or visit nestus.com.gh. Follow Nestus Homes on social media at NestusGH for more information.
$35,000 for that place. It's not bad, right? Okay. Well, listen, stay with us. There's more coming on the Super Morning Show. It's all yours, so don't miss it. We're back after these.
Caro, I said arrange the lace and the show, okay, kilo day. Ghana number. Hello, Oga Kwame.
Hey, Madam Kemi. How is Lagos?
Everything is fine.
I've received the fabrics and the colors are really nice. Look, I am going to send you your money now.
Same driver, same station, Abi?
No, I'm using my bank, GCB, to transfer the money.
Bank transfer, okay. The rate will be high, yo.
Oh, not at all. GCB Bank will transfer in cedis and you will receive it in Naira.
I don't see Amo. This is your GCB now, Baba.
Transferring money across Africa is now cheaper, faster, and safer at GCB Bank with PAPS. Available in Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and lots more. Call toll-free 0800-422-422 or visit any GCB branch for more information. GCB, your bank for life.
Ago Omambapa. The time to exercise your civic duty is here again. This year, we the good people of Ghana have another opportunity to elect our leaders on December 7. This is a very important national exercise and you have the civic duty to make that decision for Ghana. Don't be indifferent because your vote counts. Vote on issues. Don't sell your vote. Reject violent candidates and expose acts that undermine the integrity of the elections. Don't attempt to snatch a ballot box or deface political party posters. The law will deal with you. December 7, 2024 is election day. Pick up your voter's ID card. Get to your polling station. Follow the voting process. Make that bold decision for Ghana. Vote peacefully. Ghana must win. Vote on December 7. It's your civic duty.
Civic duty required of you as a Ghanaian. So get involved and vote.
A message from the National Commission for Civic Education, NCCE.
Daddy, I feel I'm Della Papa, you can't survive a day without me. Oh, don't worry, it is on fire. Della, what's the problem? I've run out of gas, and today I don't have money. I have only 40 cedis on me.
Oh, ma. Who said you need a lot of money to buy gas? You can refill any amount per your pocket. Even sell 20 cedis.
Are you sure?
Ma, it's true.
Okay, hurry up. Go and fill 40 cedis for me right now.
Oh, ma.
My friend, go and fill it before the network in my Okru cuts.
Oh, yes. Protect indigenous Ghanaian businesses, save over 10,000 local Ghanaian jobs, and salvage more than $400 million local investments by refilling your gas cylinders at your nearest gas station nationwide. LPG Refilling, your affordable, pocket-friendly, and transparent choice.
We know we shall win, and we know we'll survive, yeah. Shall wash away all.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
Get ready, Ghana! It's time to celebrate 20 incredible years of eco luxury at Lumoon Eco Luxury Resort in November. Join us this November for an unforgettable customer event and the ultimate relaxation experience in paradise. We're making this milestone with exclusive tours, luxury stays, and events that highlight our commitment to sustainability and you, our amazing guests. Come be part of the magic and book your experience today at Lumoon Eco Luxury Resort, where nature meets luxury. Call us now on 0264 241 549 now. The Moon Eco Luxury Resort. 2 decades of service excellence. One exceptional resort.
So cool, so granny, I say, Kuminya, Edwie, Bremu, Demamaya, Sase, Udo, Tumse. Oh, my no, my no, yes, I'm now, oh, my full brother, oh, my no, oh, my no, yes, I'm now.
My name is Christiana Dotate, the General Overseer of Solid Rock Chapel International. I bring you the message of peace. In Romans 12, verse 18, the Bible says, if it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live in peace or be at peace with everyone, with all men. Peace is such an essential commodity that if peace was on sale, as important as this commodity is, people will not even bargain for it. Peace in the New Testament, as I've just read in Romans 12:18, is a fabric. It's a commodity that is so important in every facet of our lives. According to the Bible, peace is a fruit of the Spirit and a product of God's reconciliation with sinners. We don't need peace only during election times. We need peace in our everyday life. As we are going to the elections on the 7th of December, let us as Ghanaians be intentional. We need peace as people who love Ghana and will not want anything bad to happen to Ghana. It's not about party A or party Z. This elections is about Ghana. Let's seek peace with all men. Let's seek peace with everyone. That is what the Bible enjoins us in Romans 12:18. Let us live in peace. After the elections, Ghana will still be Ghana. Think about it. Shalom.
It doesn't matter which part you come from. Manu and your time, Mikatamya would the come of the weather. Nabajo, when you go and love, it doesn't matter where you come from.
The Super Morning Show. This is Joy 99.7 FM. Our guest now is Kathleen Addy. She's chairperson, National Commission for Civic Education. We're talking about the polls tomorrow.
Yes.
First of all, good morning. Thank you for coming.
Good morning to you. Thank you for having me,
Yeah.
Jonathan. Very much appreciate it.
Great.
It's free. I know it's very expensive, so I appreciate it.
Right. So you've been doing a lot of work on the ground. I want to, from what you see, what do you think are the issues that we should worry about ahead of tomorrow's exercise?
Thank you so much. I think that tomorrow is a big day. You know, we go out there, we have to all go and vote. The things we should worry about are the things that we've been talking about as NCCE, the whole election season. The first one is misinformation, disinformation, and how that is influencing and shaping attitudes, actions, and how dangerous that trend is. The second one, I think the second dangerous thing that we are talking about is the possibility of violence, the threat of violence, the use of intemperate language, insults, and all these negative things that are part of the political culture. For the insults and other things, it's been with us for a long time. The violence, it's the unfortunate thing that it's disappointing that we are not seeing it going down. But it seems as if it's ramping up because 30-something years into the Republic, you would think that will be so mature. I mean, we've done elections several times. That by now, we would have gone past that thing where the campaign season is characterized by bad language, insults, threats, and threats of violence. High temperatures, anxiety, and all of those things. We should have gone past that by now. So that is unfortunate. I just want to say to everybody that, first of all, no politician or political party is worth actually literally shedding blood for. First, there's no benefit to it. If you lose a limb, even if they win, you have lost your limb and you're hopping around behind them. If you shed your blood, you've hurt yourself. Even if you win, you are still hurt. We have to actually take these things in context properly. And this year, let's not lose a life for anybody. Let's not give up our blood for anybody. It's not the end of the world. People win and lose elections all the time. Life goes on. Here in Ghana, people win and lose elections all the time. Life goes on. So please, let's not give in to enticement to go and undertake illegal activity, violent activities, and all of that. Let's stay away from that. On the issue of misinformation and disinformation, this is something that the ramping up of it, the fact that it's now so common and that it's happening so much is a negative. It's a negative development. It wasn't so much in the past, but it's been growing
because of social media, obviously.
And it's unfortunate, right? I always say that social media is such a great tool. We could use it for so much good, to develop the country, to develop ourselves, to push ourselves forward, to frog leap, But we have decided to use it, to bring ourselves back and pull ourselves down. That is also unfortunate. As individuals, what we can do, and I urge everyone to do, is not just fact check, because that is unrealistic to expect everybody to check everything. Where are you going to do the checking anyway? Because sometimes even the places where you check, they are also victims, So I think that we must stop automatic sharing and forwarding. As an individual, that's the one thing you can do easily: not share, not forward. When you see something that, and a lot of it, when you see it, you can tell. There are some things that that Joy FM will not put out as a statement, as a media card, But when you see it, you're like, wow, Joy said this, then you forward, So as part of being responsible citizens, let's pause, hesitate before we share things. Think a bit about it. Cross-check one or two places if you can. But if it's difficult for you to cross-check, don't share. That's one we can all do, is within our power.
Right.
So those are the things. The other things is the money in politics, which also comes like food sharing and all of that. I mean, we've grown past that. We are too old for that. It's like you are an older teenager and you are expecting to be, fed Cerelac every morning, something like that. It's not good.
But we've seen that that hasn't stopped.
It hasn't.
It's actually intensified.
And it's
where
unfortunate.
now the voters themselves, they are not afraid to say that I'm waiting for you to give me money before I even go and join the queue.
And I say to the voters that this is a dangerous trend, and it's a threat to the stability of the state, because we don't know where the money is coming from. We don't want to wake up one morning and somebody has gone to bring billions from some drug cartel somewhere and they've used that money to win elections because we decided to vote for the highest bidder, because that we will all be in so much trouble, each and every one of us. No one will be spared. every money that is spent is from some place, and it will go back with interest, and we the citizens will pay for it. You understand? In the long run, we'll pay for it in lack of development. We'll pay for it in projects being unfinished. We'll pay for it in not getting the things that we need to get from the state, security, all of those things. Ultimately, we pay for it. If you insist on your MP using physical cash to entice you to elections, pay for funeral, pay for this, pay for that, it's going to affect your development. It's going to affect your development. So it's not just money that, I'm just taking my share. There are implications.
After all, it's our money.
It's our
That's
money. There are
what we hear a lot.
implications, there are consequences. You understand? And so we must all be conscious of these things, and we must be informed in our actions.
In reality, when we exercise our franchise tomorrow, what exactly would we be doing?
In reality, we are deepening democracy. That's the first thing. And we are participating in electing leaders. That is an important thing, because it is a privilege, actually, because if there are places where people don't have that opportunity, where the strongest person or the person with the biggest gun has decided that I'm your leader, whether you like it or not. We are privileged to be in a democracy where we get to choose. And it is important to be part of that decision making, because this democracy is hard work, and we must all work together to make it work, So staying out, sitting up, somebody's going to get elected.
Whether you take part.
The thing is that
not.
Somebody's going to get elected, whether you participate or not. So it's better you participate and be vested, and be motivated to hold leaders to account in the period in between elections, than just say that, as for me, I'm out of it, I'm sitting back, because somebody's going to get elected anyway. The one more thing I'd like to say, and this has to do with election outcome. Where's your camera? I'll speak to somebody is going to win this election, and somebody is going to lose. There's going to be a winner. There's going to be as we speak today, we don't know who those people, who is winning and who's losing, but we are urging the winners to be magnanimous with their win, and the losers to not to get too angry in response, because we can manage everything up to this point where there hasn't been too much. We've managed the situation to this point, but post-election is a very dangerous period because of jubilation, because of hurt feelings. It can't be easy losing an election, and we have to be able to create an environment where we don't make it extra hard for the loser to manage their loss, right? So please, let's be mindful of these things, and let's not provoke people, with our jubilation and all of that, to provoke them to take, because it takes one spark, and then there's a response, and then there's a response. So sometimes the post-election period is even more dangerous, because, so please, let's manage your expectations. Just because you like somebody doesn't mean the person will win. Just because you voted for somebody doesn't mean the person will win. I think we have to keep these things in our mind as we move forward.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just a little curious about, with the education that you've done, the people that you've met on the ground, are they voting based on policies, based on issues?
Maybe and maybe not. But our job is to ensure that people think about the why you vote, not just the mechanics of voting, not just let's go and vote, because it is easy for undemocratic elements to win democratic elections. It all depends on who has a message that resonates with the people. You understand? And on the side of the people, it is important that you make a decision based on criteria that serves you. Ultimately, you have to understand your self-interest, and based on a criteria that responds to that self-interest, not criteria that is to make a point, to show somebody, and to we have to evolve past that.
Right.
So what is your self-interest? You're looking for equal opportunity, you're looking for a just society, you're looking for development, you're looking for education, health. The survey that we did, NCCE Matters of Concern, showed that people are still concerned about education, health, employment. People are still concerned about those things. Agriculture, people are concerned about those things. So please, let that inform how you go and vote. And let's not vote based on those other things that don't help us. Who insulted who most, who shed more money. That criteria will not serve your interest.
Ultimately.
Yeah, ultimately, yes.
Well, I'd like to thank you for your time this morning, but what would you be doing tomorrow? What is the NCCE up to on election day? What do you normally
fantastic. So we have a situation room set up in our office, and all our staff are observing, and they are reporting back and at regular intervals. They are giving situation reports at regular intervals. They are also giving incident reports, and together with other organizations, we are working to make sure that information flow is smooth and that information goes where it's supposed to go.
Okay.
So where information is supposed to go to the police, it goes. Where it's supposed to go to Peace Council, it goes. Where it's supposed to go to this institution or that
As in
institution.
you are doing the distribution of the information?
No.
Okay.
We have an information hub. And so we are distributing. Others will also pick up information if it's relevant to us. They tell us.
NCCE.
Do you understand? So we are sharing information that we... Tomorrow, I will personally be going around a few polling stations. I'll also be visiting some of the other situation rooms that have been set up.
Okay.
And hopefully by close of day, all would have gone well. And then I am particularly concerned about the post-election period. Please, let's all just calm down. We are tired. This election season has been draining. We are all tired. Let's all just be calm, take our results, and get on with our lives.
All right. That's Kathleen Addy, Chairperson, National Commission for Civic Education.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time here on the Super Morning Show.
You.
Before we take a break, though, Electoral Xmas Bonanza is here. It's super exciting with terrific discounts, with lots of free gifts to carry home this festive season. It can only get bigger and better. So grab a NASCO 50-inch LED flat TV at 3,699 Ghana cedis for as low as 1,999 Ghana cedis. You will get a NASCO burner, and with 2,699 Ghana cedis, a NASCO bottom freezer with free 3-set cooking pots. All right, and enjoy a refreshing season with our Media Inverter AC and Media 198 liters freezer for just 3,999 Ghana cedis. From 2,999 Ghana cedis, you get a TCL twin top 7 kg washing machine and a sound bar with just 1,899 Ghana cedis. Remember, every item you purchase qualifies you to enter into a weekly and monthly Achedie Kesie promo. Rush to any Electoral showroom and authorized dealer stores across Ghana and grab your favorite top best electronics and appliances from Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO. She's giving us... Oh, my producer Samuel Dami says Kathleen Addy is buying 2 of the items that I've just listed, and they are all like under 4,000 and under 3,000 and under 2,000. So this one, they choose your choice. Stay with us. This is the Super Body Show.
So let me go over the list again. A couch set, plain thick curtains, bedside lamp, and what else? You know what? Just send me a WhatsApp with your list.
Hey guy, where did you see money to get all this for the babe?
Settings, my guy, settings. This Christmas, Oka is running a promo called Bronya with Oka. You get 20 to 60% off Christmas decor, toys, and many more. So this list, I will just wait till the promo begins and go get them for her. Fiancé of the year, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, you no get size, what it? We get.
Hey, I'm still on the line, oh.
This festive season, Oka Deco is making your holiday dreams come true with massive discounts from 20% to 60% off Christmas decor, toys, and many more in store. Don't miss out. Visit Oka Deco on the Sprinters Road and Asokwa Kumasi. Think home, think Oka.
Logi Entertainment and Rattray Pack presents the maiden edition of Event of the Year 2024. This music concert, Event of the Year, will witness the legendary Daddy Lumba, Black Sheriff, Kofi Kinata, Wendy Shay, Famia, King Paluta, and many more. Performing live on the 25th of December 2024 at Rattray Park in Kumasi. Showtime is 7 p.m. sharp. For tickets and tables, call 050-6677-742 or 0244-602-800. This event is supported by Musically Yours and Logi Travel and Tours.
change, and this year is no exception. You have to catch the full coverage of this year's elections from 5 p.m. tonight, when we kick it all off in the grandest style you've ever seen. Look, if you're going to miss anything, don't miss the 5 p.m. kickoff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming together beautifully, and you want to see it on your screens. You want to hear it on your radios, because Joy is your election headquarters. All right. Now, listen, before we go, let's remind you that if you're thinking of treating yourself to something special, planning a quick getaway, or maybe surprising someone you love, so that's not you, Mama. Well, whatever the moment, Stanbic Visa cards are here to help you say yes. Oh, that's nice. So give them a call on 0302 815 789. Find them on social media. They are at Stanbic Bank GH, or go to stanbicbank.com.gh. Stanbic Visa cards, making Black Friday deals and holiday magic even better.
Now, did you know that all the 41 LPG companies and the 800 stations across the country are 100% built and operated by indigenous Ghanaians? If you didn't know, now you know. So when you refill your cylinder with us, you support the growth of indigenous businesses and create more jobs. But that's not the only reason for you to choose the LPG Marketing Companies Association of Ghana. Their LPG distribution system offers unbeatable value, allowing you to buy any amount of the product in whichever quantities you need, making it incredible pocket friendly. If you're worried about being cheated, well, with us you can watch feely as your cylinder gets filled. Plus, we have weighing scales that at every station, so you can double check the weights of the quantity filled. That's trust and transparency guaranteed. You can switch to LPG for your car as well, especially if you're a taxi driver. It's more environmentally friendly, helping protect our precious ecosystem. Go green with LPG and make a difference. Let's protect Ghana for this generation and the next. LPG Marketing Companies Association of Ghana, your affordable, pocket-friendly, trustworthy, and eco-friendly choice, Kojo.
I'll be incredibly pocket-friendly.
Incredibly pocket-friendly.
Hey! Listen, Logie Entertainment and Rattree Park presents the maiden edition of Event of the Year 2024. And now this is a music concert, and the event of the year will witness the legendary Daddy Lumba, Black Sharif, Kofi Kinata, Famea, King Paluta, Wendy Shea, and many others performing live on the 25th of December 2024 at Rattree Park in Kumasi. The showtime is 7 p.m. sharp. If you want advance tickets and tables, you can call 050-6677-742 or 0244 602 800. Or you could just come along to the front desk of Adum FM. You could also dial star 714 star 003 star 4 hash. This event is supported by Musically Yours and Logie Travel and Tours. Media partners are all multimedia platforms.
Now, something extra special happens on MTN on Thursdays. You get a nice 25% bonus on your first data bundle purchase of the day when you bundle on my MTN app or use star 138 hash. This and every Thursday only on MTN. MTN is saying that's not enough for a lovely customer like you, so they're offering a free extra movie ticket when you pay with Momo at the Silverbird Cinemas at the Accra and West Hills Mall. For those of you wonderful people in the Great Garden City, Kumasi, you get your free tickets at the Golden Cinemas in the Kumasi Mall. If you ask me, I think your movie datas are sorted from now on. They are sorted, cry. Now, this is what I call a sweet deal. So to set your reminders, bundle on my MTN or star 138 hash and make the best of your 25% first data bundle discount and visit the cinemas. Use Momo and get your free extra movie tickets on MTN's Yellow Thursday.
All right. Now, the Kingdom Books and Stationery Furniture promotional sales continue until the 31st of December. You can get up to 15% off, and you can get this in so many of their shops, okay? So in Tema, they are near Community 4. At Akwije, that's their head office. In Takrady, they're at Market Circle. In Cape Coast, they're at University Bookshop. Here on Spintex Road, they are near the ABSA branch. And at Atomic, they are in the Center Point Mall. They're at Winneba University Campus. And in Kumasi, they are at KNUST and Santasi. You can also shop online, okay? KingdomStoreOnline.com has all the same discounts. You can take advantage of those. So hurry while stock lasts. If you want to know more, call 050-162-0810 or you could dial 0302-764-101 or email info@kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books and Stationery, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply. All right, Mama V, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
It is quite literally the biggest coverage of a Ghanaian election in the history of this country, and it starts at 5 p.m. tonight right here on Joy News, on Joy FM. You can also follow it on myjoyonline.com. You can follow it on my YouTube channels, on social media, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. You don't have to lose out on the best election coverage from your election headquarters.
Yes, sir.
And it kicks off at 5. Me is the 5 p.m. kickoff that I want you to watch. I know that tomorrow is election day, but we are starting tonight, 5 p.m. And Charlie, they catch it. Like, we want you to know that, it's not going to get better than this. So stay tuned. 5 p.m. It all kicks off here.
Yeah.
Is that it? We're done? Are we done?
That's it. But we're all going out there tomorrow to
Yeah.
vote because, elections impact our lives and our families as
Yeah.
well. So listen, look for your ID card, your voter's ID,
Yeah.
because we're all going out there to vote. And
That's
we're on
right.
air tomorrow.
We are, yes, from 5 a.m. So make sure you set your alarms for that. And listen, go and vote, come home and watch Joy.
That's it.
Right? Watch election headquarters. You don't have to be out there. We are there for you. So you don't have to be in harm's way. You don't have to be obstructing or be obstructed. Just be at home. Right? Switch on your TV. Make sure you've loaded your ECG meter so it doesn't go off. And just watch us do our thing. All right? Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this very last Super Morning Show before the election.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's been good. We're glad you joined us on your holiday. And join us again from 5 p.m.
Yeah, 5 p.m. tonight.
And 5 a.m. tomorrow. My name is Koji Yankson. I'm the morning man.
And my name is Mama Vio Swabaji. On behalf of the entire team, led by Sami Odami, Jojo, Aaron, Naroda, and of course, DJ Wobete.
And don't forget Semefizi.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on all their behalves. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye-bye.